Good morning, good morning. It's Monday. It's Monday. I think that's all I have to say today. Oh, good morning. Almost didn't catch myself muting that. I think you got a little bit of it there. Hey, I know I'm going a little early today, so I'll give a few seconds for people to get their notifications and jump in. Hope you all had a great weekend. Hello to all of my people who watch me on replay. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. So glad that you've taken the time to click on my video and watch it. And hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to my channel. And then if you find this content valuable, hit that thumbs up. You got somebody in here. There's somebody besides myself watching. That's always nice. So today we got about 19 orders we're going to package. I've been thinking about, I've been doing this for, I don't know how long I've been doing this for, maybe 2 months now. I don't know. I'm going to ask later on when we get more people in here to see if you guys find this helpful. Oh, that person came and left. Doot, doot, they're out of here. They're like, hey, I don't want to talk to myself in the chat. I'm going to come back when there's more people here. Alrighty. Well, I don't know. Should I start packing before people are here or should I wait? I never know what to do, but I don't have that much to talk about to myself. I did have a pretty good weekend. Saturday, oh my gosh. So Friday felt like Saturday all day long. Talked to my daughter in the afternoon and she's like, you're lucky you caught me because you normally I'm at work. And I'm like, why are you at work on Saturday? And she reminded me it was Friday. It felt like Saturday. I garage saled on Friday. My husband and I hit a bunch of garage sales. And hey, there's the birthday girl in the chat. Wow, yesterday. Happy birthday, Laura. And JRKR. Hello, hello. So Friday felt like Saturday all day long. Went garage sailing, which I was going to show you guys what I bought, but I left it all upstairs. And then I think I'm going to just do a separate video on that. And then on, so Saturday felt like Sunday. All day long felt like Sunday because Friday felt like Saturday. So yesterday was just a weird day. I'm like, what is today? Like, why? Today's Sunday, but yesterday felt like Sunday. We took our Jeep off. It was National Topless Day. So if you have a Jeep, it was people get together and do meetups and that kind of stuff. But we don't belong to our local Jeep group. It was really cliquey and we decided just not to renew our membership. But there's one that's like 3 hours from us. I wish I would have known they were doing a Jeep thing. I'm so bummed out. Last night I was reading about something that they did and I would have driven the 3 hours and met up with them and done their thing. So I'm kind of bummed. Went to so many sales this weekend. Good. So my husband and I, he went with me on Friday and we hit, I think 8 sales. And then this was pretty much our biggest weekend of garage sales so far. And then on Saturday, there was supposed to be a town-wide sale in a town called Bombay, which is primarily, it's got a lot of Amish. Of course, they don't have garage sales, but we drove the hour to get to the town. There was one garage sale. One. I bought a Ray Dunn mug, and then the guy told me, go ahead and take another mug for free. It was $1 for Ray Dunn. And I grabbed a Garfield mug. And after looking up comps when I got home, I should have grabbed both the Garfield mugs and left the Ray Dunn one. But, oh, well, what do you do? But, yeah, the whole time I'm like, I cannot believe we drove all the way here for one garage sale. It was town-wide, and there was only one. I couldn't believe it. Got up early and everything. All right, let's get packing. That's what y'all are here for, right? To see what I sold. Let's start with, I'm just trying to think of how I got it packed, how I have it in front of me here. Let's start with eBay. I pulled that stuff last. So I've got 14 eBay sales over the weekend. Not great. None of them are really home runs. Kind of disappointed. But I did sell 2 of these to 2 different buyers. So this is the first of one. The other one is buried a little bit. But I sold 2 of these. I ran a sale. I decided I was supposed to do it at the beginning of May, and I didn't do it, I think, until like the middle of last week, of marking down my 2021 planners. They are coming out with the like the ones that start on July 1st, and then they're 18-month planners. Those are already hitting the stores. So for somebody, why would you buy a planner that ends in December when you can get a planner for 18 months? So I did discount these. It sold for $17. I paid $8.90. Right, so at this point, I really just want to clear them out. And let me grab. I got to work on my office today. Like, that's priority when I get done. This is my office. It's such a mess. And I think I mentioned it on last week that on Thursday night. For those that came in Thursday night, thank you. I did do a Thursday night packing video because I was out Friday doing the garage sales. Oh, hold on. My bubble wrap is hidden behind my big box I grabbed. Grab my bubble wrap. So yeah, I was saying how my office is just, I've got to spend time. The stress that I've been feeling over how disorganized I am right now. You guys hear me say this 100 times, don't you? Why don't I keep it organized, right? But it's to the point now where it's so disorganized, I don't even want to be here. And I've been finding excuses not to be in my office. And now I'm like, all right, I got to get back to being here. I've noticed that my sales have significantly declined, and I need to start deciding if it's my fault or if it's just the platforms or, what is it? So I think part of it is just I'm not wanting to be down here. I'm listing still, but I don't know, not as much as I probably could be. Although I've been listing so much lately this weekend, listing and cross posting, that I don't know if it's carpal tunnel or what, but like right through here is so painful, so painful. I was just mentioning it on Victoria's show, and she said, I got to get a wrist guard. Yours is a disaster too. Oh, it's just crazy. So I'm like, I just need to spend like a whole week of just not doing anything but being down here. I said that last week, and I was going to do that last week, but I got sidetracked. I have a feeling I'm going to get sidetracked again today. So if I can spend the time and get it done today, that would be good. All right, so I'm putting these in a flat rate padded because they're over £1, and it is the best way to mail these. Oh, I got to do my Thomas the Tank after this because they're in the way of my scale. Move those out of the way. Those are going to Germany, I think. Oh, and I accepted an offer today from somebody. I think they're in the UK, and as soon as I accepted it, they canceled. Like, bummer. I thought I was getting rid of something that I've had for a while. All right. Purchase. I don't know why I just weighed that. Why did I put that on the scale? It's flat rate. Sometimes, I don't know. Padded envelope. So did y'all have a nice weather? We had like amazing weather. I think it was like 70, between 65 and 75, depending on the time of day, all weekend. Oh, that's right. I got to print it on my brother. My labels aren't in yet. I need to spend a whole week, but have to list a lot to do. Yeah, JRK, I'm the same way. Like, I've got so much to do. I was actually kind of going through it with my husband over the weekend, and I said, I'm really feeling overwhelmed because I have so much to do. This weekend, we have company coming, and then we have company coming the weekend after that. So I'm like, 2 weekends in a row, we got company, which I love when company comes, but I'm just so stressed over how much I have to do, not only in my office, but in my house itself. Although my husband thinks the house looks fine, but you know how, I don't know. I'm just a little OCD where if I know there's a little bit of dust somewhere, I'm like, I got to get that cleaned up. So, and I've been crafting. So right now my dining room has turned into a crafting room, and I have some crafts kind of overspilling out of the dining room, and I'm like, I got to get that cleaned up. And I think it was on Saturday after I did my gardening. No, maybe it was Friday. I said, I'm going to go in and tackle that closet. I want to clean out one of our guest room closets and put my craft stuff in there. I opened the closet doors and I just stared at it and I said, no, not today. I closed it and walked away. My husband came in about an hour later and he saw me sitting on the couch. I was listing. And I said, yeah, I didn't want to do that today. But I did get some stuff listed and I got a ton of stuff cross-posted, which then, of course, I sold some of the items. Isn't that funny? When you list things, it sells. Right, tape these stupid labels on. That one's done. I did put a bag close by today. There we go. Okay. Yes, my office is a mess and I struggle to want to go in there. I know, Laura, that's the thing. If we could just get it organized, makes a big difference. Perfect weather for rummage sales. I'll tell you, I was at Friday, I kept telling the people, I'm like, this is just the perfect garage selling weather. It was 65, it was sunny, it was beautiful. I had a string of people putting in offers and not purchasing when I accept the offer. Frustrating. It is so frustrating. So frustrating. Okay, let's get this big thing out of the way. Oh, I gotta go grab a box for that. I forgot to grab. I'll be right back. Let me go grab that. You'll see what I gotta grab. Right, these are the hardest things to get out of the packaging because they're all wrapped in plastic. And it's so hard. All right, let's just get the big thing out of the way. This is, last week I sold some of these. Sorry I had to run away, you guys. And do this, let's see. Fold, there we go. So I sold another one of those privacy film things. It's so weird how I've had these and how they sell. Like I sell one and then all of a sudden I sold 3 of them. Only got 3 left. I've had them for like 3 years. Maybe 2 years. 2 years. I think they're on I think I put them on Amazon. Okay. Good morning, Anissa. Oh, you probably had great weather too, like us. You weren't supposed to start until 8:30. I know. I had everything pulled and I was like, it was 10 of 8. And I said, I'm just going to go live at 8 because I got other stuff to do today and I didn't want to get started in something. All right, so this is what I sold. Remember this privacy film? It's a decorative window film. Yeah. All right, that's what I sold. I sold one of these to Victoria on Adventures in Victoria, and she says, I just asked her today if she got it. She goes, I didn't know it was going to be so big. That box is big. It is big. cut what you want and reuse it, or not reuse it, but use it elsewhere or give it away or whatever. But it is big. All right, so I got to tape this. The box doesn't come undone. Tape it, tapey. But these fit like perfect inside these boxes. They're amazing. Amazing boxes. So how were your sales, everybody? Did you have good sales this weekend? I've heard so many people. Hey, good morning, Carlene. I didn't see you pop in there. Must have been when I was grabbing a box. I have seen so many people complaining about eBay and their sales being so bad. I think it's a combination of things. I think primarily eBay is messing around with stuff right now. Some of you are probably dealing with some item specifics. I've been told in a group where they have admin and not admin, but executives and stuff of eBay they're changing things over. So don't update your item specifics. It's going to be fixed. So don't go in and spend all that time fixing everything because it's going to be fixed. So I've left mine alone, but it has messed with search. So people are complaining that they can't even find their own products when they search for them on eBay. So yeah, it's just frustrating. I think they've been doing that, I feel like, all through April, in May so far. My sales have been really, like, you see me, like I got 13, 14 items on eBay, but I feel like, I don't know, I guess my overall total is going down. I don't know. It might just be me. It's probably the stuff I'm listing too, right? I think it's all of it. I think it's part of it's what I'm listing. I feel like I'm listing pretty consecutively though. Like I don't list every day, but from what I've been told is you don't have to list every day. You just have to be active in your account every day. So I'm always doing something in my account, or at least if you list every week, then it needs to see the algorithm where you're listing every week. So, all right. So this is this. Let's see how much this weighs. I'm also thinking of redoing my office desk back. So right now my laptop was moved last year to where it is today. But if those have been around for a while, I used to be facing this way, and you used to see my totes and stuff behind me. I'm tempted to move myself back. We'll see. I don't know. It's low on my priority right now, but I kind of want to do it. 2.4 as it's falling. Good morning, Claudia. Back to orders. 2.4. Where are you? Here you are. So this, I paid like $3 for these. I sold it for $42 plus shipping. No, not shipping. How much did I say this weighed? 3.4? 2.4. I would have been off a whole pound had I not reweighed that. 2.4. All right, $15 to ship this. It's going to Arizona, I think. Yeah, Arizona. I don't think I could get it cheaper through pirate ship, but maybe I should check. I don't think so, but why not check? So what y'all up to? Anissa, have you tried refreshing your listings? Somebody called eBay. Oh, I think Anissa, you're in that group, so you know. And they were saying how their numbers were wrong, or like they haven't had any sales and all this other stuff. And the person they spoke to said, "Oh, we need to refresh your listings." So they said they had to refresh their list. It was really weird. Like the whole conversation was really weird. All right, Kathy. Here it is. Wanted to make sure I was doing the right one. And that was 38 inches, I think. How did I click off from that? Oh, I have 2 eBay windows open. That's why. All right, length is 38 inches. Width is 5. And the height is 5. and it weighed 2.4. Get rates. $16.45. So it is cheaper through Pirate Ship. $16.45. And it, oh, wait a minute. No, it's not, because that still says 4 ounces. Oh, because I'm on the wrong tab again. I think it's going to be a tough morning. $15.96 through eBay. So it's cheaper through eBay. All right. Just print the label. Jeez Louise. Every time I do this, I keep forgetting I have to tape it on. All right. Let's get this set up so we can do some arts and crafts this morning with cutting and taping. That's a big box. I need to do something. Well, you know, and this will let me know if I can help you get things going or what you need to do. I have a phone call today with somebody. I'm kind of excited. I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited. A viewer who's been wanting some help one-on-one, and she asked if I would do something like that for her. And I asked some of my friends about, geez, should I start, charging people to do these one-on-ones? What should I do? Because I've done them in the past for friends and family, but they are so time-consuming, and they do take away time from my own business. And they're like, yeah, you should do it. You should do it and charge them and so forth. Well, I decided I'm not going to charge her because it's really my first official non-friend or family. And I kind of just want to see how it goes before I actually start charging people. Because, I want to give people value. And I don't know. I don't feel like I'm a pro at anything. I don't know. It's weird. It's just really weird. The more you list, the more traffic eBay sends, and you get a 24-hour bump on new listings. Stale items gets pushed down. Yeah, and I feel like I list on a pretty regular basis. I wouldn't say it's every day, but I would say probably 5 out of 7 days I'm listing. Good morning, Linda. I got to pull your item that you sold, Mama. I listed something on eBay and Etsy and Mercari and Facebook, all over the place. And Mom sold it locally. So I had to pull those down. I did have to cancel an Etsy sale today because I sold something on Etsy and eBay at the same time. It just baffles me how something can sit in the stores and then I could sell them both. Thankfully, there's no major repercussions on Etsy, or at least I haven't seen any yet. So, good morning, Holly. And hey, Tommy, by the way. Hey, Tommy, yesterday morning, I was like, oh, good, I got something to watch while I do some housework. I was going to listen to your show, and then I realized it was just you testing something. Because I'm like, how come I don't see a new show? And then I swiped down to my notifications on my phone, and I'm like, it says there's Tommy. And then I was like, oh, yeah, it says test. So, obviously, you deleted it after you tested it. So next we have, I bought these to get ungated in Mega Blocks on Amazon. These Mega Block things. So they're Anna ungated me and Thomas the tank, by the way. So I got these two. It's actually a set of 5 of them. And then there's this one. And then there's Thomas. So they're all different ones. Like this is Percy and Thomas. And I have Stephen or Stefan. I don't know how it goes by because I don't watch it. Harold. And Nia. So I got the whole set. I don't know. But it's 5 of them. And you know what's funny? Is I've been selling these for a while just because they ended up being they weren't worth it. But they hooked to each other. They weren't worth it doing it through Amazon, so I listed them on eBay. I've had them for 2 years. Every single order, this is my last one. Every single one has gone internationally. Every single one. It was a nightmare, as stated in title. It was. I did the same thing. Oh, you clicked on it too. I like nightmares during the daytime. So it cost me $29.77 for these 5 to get ungated, of course, but I had to buy a whole bunch, right? Not just these 5. I sold them for $50 plus shipping internationally. I'm pretty sure these are going to Germany. So they actually turned out to be a moneymaker, but they were a long tail. It has been at least 2 years I've had these. Has it been worth it? Let me think to myself. How many times have I sold Mega Blocks? I can't think of any on Amazon. And how many times have I sold Thomas? I've listed Thomas, but I'm pretty sure I've had to pull some back because price tankers came in and the price ended up just going down. And I don't think I've ever really sold either brand to make it worth the time and effort to get ungated in it. So I've always told people, and I tell people on my video about getting ungated and toys, is to pay attention to what you're seeing that you can find that you can make money on before you pay to get ungated. Just because you see a big brand like Mega Blocks, don't automatically think, oh, I'm going to pay to get ungated, because you may not find stuff that makes it worth what you just paid to get ungated in. All right, let's see. I think these are definitely going to be under 3 pounds. So they're not going to go priority. They're going to go first class. So I just got to think about what can I put them in. See, the priority boxes would be great. Hey, I wonder if they would fit in those UPS boxes. That big one. Oh, there it is. Let me go grab the biggie. Let's see if it fits. They might be I think they're going to be too wide. I think they're going to be too wide. Let me try this. Oh, no. Wait a minute. I think I'm only going to be able to fit 4 in here. I don't think I'd fit 5. And there was a little bit of room, so if I bubble wrapped them, I think they may have been okay, but I still would have been a little questionable on it. So I'm not going to use that. What did I bought? Oh, I think it's upstairs. I just got my eBay order and I finally ordered my quarterly coupon stuff. I'm going to have to go on a hunt for a box. Let me go check and see what I have over here. All right. What I got boxes? You might be too big. I think I found the perfect box. It's going to look like it's coming from Amazon. I was reading reviews on Amazon yesterday for some stuff for our septic tank, our leach field. And the reviews, somebody said it was drop shipped from Home Depot. I was like, uh-oh, somebody's breaking the rules. All right, this box will work. Let me grab some tissues. Because, these are plastic, so they can crack. Maybe I should do them each individually. Let me try one individually and then see how it works with wrapping. Let's see. I got to send that woman a link to my private video chat later. Oh yeah, that would work out. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to put some bubble on the bottom. I'm going to put this on top. This one in. And then let's do this. Let's do them each individually now. I think that's what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So what you guys find at garage sales this weekend? I bought mostly like breakables. A lot of it was planters. Like vintage planters. Oh, I also it was Thursday. Oh, I think I showed you guys Thursday night. I bought some planters at a local indoor flea market place. A little more upscale than the other ones. I hadn't been to this one. I went once when we first moved here and I hadn't been back because I thought their prices were kind of high. But when I went in the other day, I was like, well, this actually is not so bad. And it's just nice. Nice, clean. Problem is it's second story, and it was really hard to shop and hold everything. Like I couldn't just go put it down at the front desk because it would have been all the way downstairs. I have a crap ton of work to do. Oh my gosh, me too. Oh my God, Tamara, I packed my vehicle the fullest I've ever. You really? Garage sailing? What did you get? For those coming in late, I went to a townwide garage sale. Guess how many? It was an hour away. There was one garage sale in the whole town. My husband went with me. I'm like, what the heck? One garage sale. And all I bought was a coffee mug. And then he gave me one for free. And I think the one I got for free is worth more than the one I bought. Okay. I got to figure out how to organize these in here. Maybe I'll put them standing up. There's room for it. If I lay you two down and you three up, and then I just put all this around you. This box is now made with less material. Good old Amazon, paving the way for being eco-friendly. Pull off the old label. Now, I don't ever recommend reusing a box if it's breakables, because this box has already been used once, and like, see, it's like not in the best of shape. So I'd be nervous. Take off all these labels. Okay. So let's see. Since it's eBay, let's do our eBay tape. eBay tape. Probably going to tape it a lot today because it is going. Where is it going? Yeah, it's going to Germany. Let's do the H tape pattern. I think yesterday was National Barbecue Day. Anybody barbecue on their grill yesterday? And what is your favorite cut of meat? Like, do you prefer sirloin? Like, I like sirloin. My husband likes ribeye. So we had sirloin and ribeye last night. His ribeye was so much better than my sirloin. Like, so much better. I was very jealous when I took a bite of his. See, like this box, see how it's like already like, I don't know if you probably can't tell, but it's indented like right through here. That's why I would never use like breakables. So my tape doesn't even go flush with here because it's, I don't know. It's just not a good box. Hence why I'm taping it so much. Because it's got to go all the way to Dulcendorf. I got too much stuff on my desk right now. I think this is going to hit it. 2.4. Hey, that's weird. Why have the last two orders been 2 pounds 4 ounces? That's kind of weird. But it is 2.4. I would be happy with $19,000 a month. Anissa, for the amount of work he is doing, he should be making $50,000 a month. All right, who we talking about? I tried the shoe category. Tommy, do you love selling shoes? Oh, Dusty has cracked the code to getting sales. 19,000 a month. I love shoes. All right, who's Dusty? What's his channel name? 15,000 listings, someone told me he has now. Wow, that is a lot. You got a new grill. Yeah, we got to go. Actually, Tony said today, let's go to, I'm going to go to BJ's, I think, and get their grill they have that's on sale. All right, 2 pounds, 4 ounces. Let's see how big my box is here. We've got 12 and a half, so let's say 13 by 8. Like, what's the other measurement? By 11. 13, 11, and 8. 13, 11. Let's see what it says. $33. What? How much did they pay for shipping? Let's go see. Let's go see how much they paid. Shoo! We're doing pirate ship, of course. But that is a lot of money. $33. I gotta get all the way back to the invoice. They paid $23. So Cornelia, name is Cornelia. Could you imagine? Cornelia. The bearded picker is starting his morning show up again. He said 1 day a week. Yeah, Lisa, I thought he said he's going to do them on Wednesdays, I think. So he will probably, yeah, he'll compete with me. But I might lose some of you. Because I know you guys watch him too. Let's see. Cornelia. Let me find you. Here you are, Cornelia. Modify package. I don't know why it has a package. Oh, because that's what I shipped it in last time, but it was international, or not international. So I said, what, 13, 11, 8, I think. The last time I was able to do it for under 2 pounds. This time it's 2 pounds, 4 ounces. I'm sure it's the box that's doing it. All right, insurance. No, I think they only paid $50 for it. $50. I get to drop my insurance rate. No, $50. 5, 1, 14. Save package. No, get rates. Let's see what we see. Pirate ship. What do you got for me? $24. $24.84. Okay, so it was $23.49 versus $33 with eBay. All right, I just want to make sure they didn't collect the VAT. All right, so 23, but and then $1.35 for insurance. So I'm going to pull the trigger at $24.84. I probably shouldn't say pull the trigger, right? Because YouTube will probably do something about it. Oh, Dusty, yeah, Alabama picker. He does shoes? I thought he did mostly postcards. I haven't heard his name in a while. Yeah, Alabama pickers. He's been putting out content. He has not been popping into my feed because I used to watch him when he would do content. Let's see. The only time I've come very close to 10,000 a month was during lockdown last year. Yeah, I do 10,000 a month if you do all my platforms. Wow, I used to. Last couple months, my sales have been considerably less. I still haven't done April's numbers yet, which I really got to do. I was going to do them last week, but yeah, like always, got sidetracked. Oh, that's right. You guys, you got to remind me when I'm going to ship something. When I'm going to ship it through Pirate Ship, it always gets sent to that distribution thing. I could have done it in a different box. I could have done it in the 12 by 12 by 8 box and not used this broken down. And you not use so much tape. I keep forgetting that it's got to go to this thingy here. Oh, well. I do that every time, and don't I say it every time? Oh, I forgot. Pirate Ship's Export Sorting Center is where it's got to go in Smithtown, New York. Oh, well. I see I have a Puerto Rican order too. I got to send something to Puerto Rico. I feel like I sent a lot to Puerto Rico. So, Laura, have you ever had a chance to meet Scott or Dusty? Or even Harlan? I love most steak. No hamburgers, though. What? Hey, good morning, Bob. I love when you pop in. My dad's name was Bob, so you always make me think of my father. Cornelia sounds like a Disney princess. Wasn't it Cornelia that's in like a Disney, not a Disney, but a Christmas movie? Like with Heat Miser or something. Man, I definitely wouldn't leave to watch him. Thanks, Tommy. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you've met Scott and Dan? I'd love to talk to you privately sometime about some things, Laura. Yeah, because I'm guessing you probably met them when you went to ASD, because they were down there, and I knew you went down. All right, making sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, so Laura says she likes ribeyes. Yeah, that's my husband's favorite is ribeyes. Well, I'm so glad that you would choose me. I said to my husband the other day, I was reading some comments that people left on my videos, and I did that whole, they like me, they really like me to him. We were at the breakfast bar eating lunch. And I said, isn't it weird that people like me? He doesn't think it's weird. He married me. All right, so then I sold, these notebooks. I was so happy when I picked these up, these little notebooks. They're made of leather. I think it's even Italian, if I remember correctly. No, handcrafted from Indian buffalo leather in India, in the villages of India. Oops. But these little tiny, this one's a little one. This is my last one. So I paid $2, $2.42 with tax, and sold it for $14.99 plus shipping. Tommy likes when I say that. Plus shipping. I love my brain cells. I only have a few left. Hey, Tommy, I was thinking of you this morning. Isn't that kind of weird that people you don't even know think of you? But what primarily do you sell? And do you do interviews? Because I was like, I need to interview on my channel, but I don't ever really see you being interviewed on other people's channels. So maybe it's something you don't do. But I was like, let's get to know Tommy besides what he talks about on his show. I don't really do any interviews anymore. I started to do them, but I felt like it was a trend. And then I was just like, yeah, I'm not doing them anymore. But yeah, I definitely was thinking of you, and I'm like, I wonder what I need to do clothes like on Poshmark, but do you primarily do clothes on eBay? Because I know you said that your eBay sales were killing it last week versus Posh. You guys should count how many times I have to reweigh something because I'm blabbing and I don't pay attention. I see the number and then I just forget it within split seconds. Crazy. All right. So this was only 6 ounces. Nice and easy. I am very selective of who I align with because most people have an agenda. Yeah, I have no agenda, just so you know. Hopefully you've noticed that. I literally have no agenda. Sometimes I need an agenda, though, at times. Not that type of an agenda, though. I don't have an agenda. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I've learned after getting, I've learned with, last year when I first started my YouTube channel, I was trying to like get involved with other YouTubers. That's when they were doing all those like auctions for other people that supposedly needed help from other countries for surgeries that they couldn't get in their country. And, so I started kind of like get involved because I just wanted to get back to a community that I was trying to get involved in. And that was such a scam. It was such a scam that I definitely have pulled myself back quite a bit. I don't feel like I really align with any. Right now, I don't feel like I align with any other YouTube channel. Like, I don't do anything with any other YouTubers. And not because I don't want to. It's just because I haven't found the right fit for me. And I've been really trying to be picky. I've seen where it has hurt other people. I see some really good YouTubers that I think if they were to get away from some of the clubs they hang out with, it would probably be beneficial to them. All right. Stop. Plus, I don't ever want to be like, you know, I do this schedule and like Anissa said, hey, I thought you were going on at 8:30. And I was like, nah, I went on at 8. Right. I scheduled it for 8:30 last night. But I was just like, what am I going to sit around here for 40 minutes waiting to go live? I'm like, no, I got other stuff I want to do. So I have a really, really hard time with, I don't like to say, oh yeah, I'm going to do something Wednesday at 3 because something else might come up that I'd rather do. And I'm in the time of my life where I want to live my life doing what I want to do. And that's what I like about entrepreneurship is you can schedule yourself. And I know it hurts my channel because I've been invited to be on other people's channels, but I was just like, nah, I don't like to schedule myself out because I just don't know if I'm going to be in that mood to even want to be on camera or whatever. I don't know. So I'm sure that probably, my channel could grow if I was doing that more. So I know there's, one YouTuber who wants me on his show. I really should reach out to him now that it's summertime because I'm up at 7. In the wintertime, I'm not always even awake at 7. Like, I'm just drained. When the sun goes down at 4, I'm ready to go to bed. So I finally took a best offer. I shouldn't say finally. I think it was my first offer, but I sold this bathing suit top with this bathing suit top. Oops. This was mine, by the way. I decided I would sell them with these bottoms. So I did 2 tops with 1 bottom. And I took a best offer because I've had these for a while. I think 2 summers. Maybe 1 summer. Maybe 2 summers. I don't know. But I took a best offer of $24 because I'm like, yeah, I'll take $24. I don't even think I was asking much more than that. Sometimes, don't you think it's weird when you're selling something for like 25 and somebody sends you an offer for 24? I'm like, what? Okay. It's $1. People just want to feel they get a deal, I guess. 15 sold on eBay overnight. Okay, what sold? What did I miss? Oh, 2 golf clubs. You sold 15 things overnight last night? 2 golf clubs, Nike soccer cleats, Steam Wizard. Don't know what that is. External backup tape drive, 5 pairs of shoes, 3 hats, a polo sweater. Wow, that is awesome. And a vintage Ralph Lauren polo. That is awesome sales. 15 items. That's great. Very good job. That shows that you are. Do you feel that listing at night because they're. So I know you're a night owl. Do you feel that? Because I can do a lot of sales at night. So I'm thinking that if you're listing at night and it becomes a new item on eBay and somebody's searching, they're going to see it right away versus if you list it at 8 in the morning. Eight ounces. I gotta keep saying it before I put the 8 in, so I have to reweigh it. I don't even know the size of this. Let's say it's a 10 by 7 by, let's say maybe 3. I don't know why you have to put your measurements in for first class because it makes no difference. But I only have 450 listed. That's awesome. I got like 1,700 listed. And I don't do anything that good. But so much of my stuff is stale. Like I told my husband, I'm like, all right, why don't you come down someday, give me an afternoon, and let's just pull a bunch of crap that hasn't sold in 3 to 4 years And let's just take it off. I know I'm still getting sales here and there. Like this has been listed for two years and stuff. But I am running out of space and it is stressing me out. That's one of the reasons why I have such a mess right now, is because I have no place to put some stuff that I took from my mom that I'm listing for her. And I'm like, I need to clear out so I have room. So I think even though it's a long tail item and it might sell if I left it listed, it might sell in the next 2 months. At this point, the stress level is saying just get it done. Did you get your taxes done? I did, Holly. Hopefully everybody else got theirs done, unless you filed an extension. There's Anissa filed for one. I was about ready to file for one, and I said, let's just get our taxes done. I think actually I'm paying them today. I paid my state one on Friday, and I think my federal is being paid today. Yeah, a big chunk of money. Five digits is how much I owed. Lots and lots of moolah. Because I had great sales last year. Great sales. Not so much this year. I'm debating on making quarterly payments because last year I probably should have. But I didn't have to pay a penalty because my sales a year prior didn't show that I should have been paying them. So it was okay. I didn't have a penalty. But if I owe next year, then I'll have a penalty, I'm sure, because of how much I owed this year. It pretty much shows that I probably should have been doing quarterly payments. But my sales are not even close, so I don't want to do quarterly payments based upon last year's sales because I'm just not even close to last year right now. Not even close. But last year I was selling some very high items. That was bringing in some dough. D-O-U-G-H. Claudia, my shop has 50 items only and got 4 orders over the weekend, 1 to Japan, 1 to Germany, and 2 to the US. Wow, do you sell any to your own country? My daughter will ship tomorrow. I'm in sick leave. Oh, are you sick? I'm sorry. I hope you're feeling better soon. I don't buy anymore without knowing or looking up the sell-through rate, though. That was my biggest problem early on buying. Yeah, that is, yeah. I'm still an emotional buyer. If I see something and I like it, I buy it. That's pretty much what I did at the garage sales this weekend. And a lot of them were misses because I was buying stuff because I thought it was cute. I had a lot going on this year. I got the V in early April. Turned 50 at the end of April. You know, when you said V, I was thinking you meant you got the vaccine. And I'm like, wait a minute, who's saying this? And I saw it was you. I'm like, yeah, I know it wasn't the vaccine. You got the vid. Turned 50 at the end of April. Son graduated college the beginning of May. Too much going on. Taxes have to wait. Yeah. Congratulations to your son. What did he graduate? What was his major? Huge relief when CPA called Saturday and said I don't owe anything. What? Eric, do you do quarterly payments? Because how could you not owe anything? That is amazing. And what is the phone number to your CPA? Because that's, wow. And hello, I saw that you popped in and said something earlier, and sorry I didn't say hello to you. So Laura, Tommy, Laura wants to know what platforms you sell on. Do you do total in versus total out? Are you talking about like how many sales, like how many items I list and how many goes out? Is that what you're talking about? I don't run things like that. I should do like just even percentage, like what's the percentage I'm selling versus what I got listed. I definitely just need to pull my crap. I just got to get rid of some crap. Some bad buys from 4 or 5 years ago. I'm recovering from cancer and I hired my daughter after my Etsy shop was closed for 7 months. Oh, I think you may have mentioned that before. So I'm sorry again to hear about that. So Tommy sells on eBay, Facebook, Mercari, and Poshmark. I sell on all of them too. Yes, Eric, that's awesome. I'm trying to understand some people's CPAs. Chemical engineering is what he graduated in. Wow, that's awesome. One of my really good Amazon friends that I met through online selling here, he just graduated with cybersecurity. I'm like, what a perfect time to have that degree. I see some people doing inventory. I already did mine. Not doing it again till next year, probably. I do need to go back through some of the bins my husband helped me with because I noticed I had some Ghostbuster toys, the new ones, and I'm like, oh, I got to pull those and send those to Amazon. All right, so look, I got this baseball centerpiece for having a party. I sold some baseball things last week too, so it's kind of weird. I don't think it's the same person, but it's a centerpiece. This is an odd thing because it's just odd shaped. I need to get I wonder if it would fit in it. I need something long that it would fit in where it won't bend. All right, I'll be right back again. I gotta go look for another box. I gotta find a long box that would fit in. All right, I can't find anything. So I was thinking about. Oh, hold on. I see something fell over here. I don't want it to get broken. Oh, watch out, dear. How'd you fall, huh? What if I took one of these? Oh, I wonder if those boxes no, I don't think they're big enough. All right, so I was thinking, oh no, this isn't the box. I'm probably going to do this wrong. And I know there's somebody on there who was talking about how, oh, I'm not going to be able to do it because of this plastic piece. So you can cut this box or like score it in half and then bend it and it makes it longer. So I was thinking about doing that, but see this plastic piece? It wouldn't work. If it was just this green piece, that would work. Okay. Plan B. Let's poly bag it, but if this gets bent, will it ruin it? Should I wrap it in cardboard? I got this. Tamara, when you were looking for something and away from us, put some music on. You know I was doing that. I didn't get it lined up today. When I looked at my pile, I was like, oh, I'm not going to need to go anywhere. But obviously I was wrong with that. So I've had to run out a couple times to go grab boxes. I think this is going to fit inside this. And then I think I just polybag it. I I think maybe I can make it into a triangle. Let me see. Let me see. So this top part I don't really care about. Why do I sell things that are so difficult to package and figure out? Jeez Louise. I don't think that's a problem if that sticks out on the top there. I don't think it needs to be this big. But if I make it smaller, I don't know. Let's just see if it fits. Maybe I can just do... All right, I'm spending way too much time on this stupid thing that somebody paid $9 for. Seriously. Really? Like $9 and I'm spending all this time on it. This is my problem. I'm selling crappy stuff that's got low ASPs. I'm hoping it's going to fit in this bag. I'm going to reuse this bag that something came to me in this. I've been hanging on to it. This might be the perfect time. Please don't be too long. I have a feeling you might be. Oh, of course you are. Dodo bird. You know. I'm going to use it anyhow. I'm just going to slide something over the top of it. Let me just stick it to the box. Okay. Now I just need to throw something over the top of it. What about one of... Where are my big... Here they are. Let's just throw one of these over it and call it done. Exactly what Eric said. So all of your inventory that hasn't sold is income, basically. Basically, doing inventory, you're not taking cost of goods deductions until it sells. Yes. So I don't do my taxes right. I'm pretty sure I don't do them right. I do cost of goods sold. I don't just do it. I'm not on a cash basis, even though for some reason that's what's checked off on my taxes. I don't know. I think I'm doing it wrong. I really need to get a CPA. That is on my agenda of some. The problem is I only think of it during tax time, and most CPAs are so busy they're not taking on new clients during tax time. So I really need to just after tomorrow find a CPA. But I want one who knows how about online selling. And around here, forget it. I'm pretty much, I feel like the only online seller, so there's just not enough of us around here for them to know what to do. But yeah, I know that you're supposed to put your beginning inventory, your ending inventory. I don't do all that. I don't. I know I'm doing it wrong on that part of it. So I do track all of my cost of goods. I know some do the cash basis. The biggest problem with that when they changed that tax process a couple years ago. Yes, Mom, I'll call you when I'm done my show. The problem with that is that it's great to be able to put that as an expense now as you're buying it, but at some point you're going to have sales without any expenses if you're putting all of your purchasing of inventory down now. So that kind of scared me. I guess the only time that would be good is if I didn't stop my business before I died, and then I died and then let my estate deal with it. But yeah, I wouldn't want to do that now. Okay. Let's see how much this weighs. It better not be a pound. It's not. 8 ounces. With all that boxing, I was like, if it becomes a pound, I could have just threw it in one of those pounds, those triangles, but it would have been way more than my $9. I don't even know. Who cares how long this is? Let's say it's 14 inches. Let's say it's 4 inches by 4 inches. Doesn't matter. This is going to Puerto Rico. Only $3.69. So that's good. That is good. Now, the only thing that could damage it is I didn't put anything at the top here. I think it should be all right, though. I think it'll be fine. No, you're probably doing it right. I don't know. Because I think at my tax form this year, I noticed that it was like auto-populated with H&R Block, so it must be something I chose last year. It said that I was doing like the cash method, so I didn't have to put in my inventory, but I only am putting in my actual cost of goods. I'm not doing like whatever I spent, so I don't know if that's correct or not. I have no idea. She isn't writing off those business meetings at the casino. That's her problem. I write off my mileage because I almost always source on the way there and on the way back. But no business meetings at there. I don't really do any business meetings. I do my meals though if I'm going to be gone. Like if I'm driving an hour to Walmart, that's like my Walmart in either direction's an hour, then I will write off if I stop and get something to drink. If I stop and pick up a $1 soda, which is pretty much what I primarily do, I will write that $1 soda off. So I do that. I said do. Get over there. I feel like I legally am writing off every expense that I legally can write off. I don't know if there's things that I'm not aware of that I can't write off. I don't know. I just find that I use Inventory Lab and it breaks down everything. And it's so hard. Like when I'm filling in my tax form, I have to sit there and check off that, okay, yep, I put that expense in. Like, because sometimes your expenses don't have a perfect place to put them on that Schedule C. So I sit there and like have to check them off to make sure I caught everything. I will never be an S Corp or LLC, never. I was thinking about being an S Corp at the beginning of this year. My sales now have warranted that I'm glad I didn't do it. It's just not worth it. CPA is worth it if you have more than a simple W-2 return. Yeah, I probably really need to do it. Next year, when you sell $600, there are going to be a lot of tax professionals learning the laws. Yeah. The thing is taxes change all the time. She isn't. I feel like something is definitely wrong. You shouldn't owe, and if so, not much. It's total sales minus total expenses. That's it. Yeah, but if your sales are $200,000 and your expenses are $140,000, which leaves you with a net income of $60,000, I got to pay taxes on that $60,000. Yes, you get to write part of mortgage, electric, cell phone, so many. Yep, I do all that. Well, I do the actual, just the lump sum of what, $1,500, I think it is. $1,400, $1,500. I just do that. So many little things. Yeah, so I do cell phone, internet. I do those outside of that $1,400, $1,500, which I don't think is right. Hopefully there's no IRS people watching me. I'll be audited. But I keep all my receipts. Like I got all the paperwork. Oh, I got everything. Which I was telling my husband, I got to put that away because it's still sitting in my living room because I did my taxes like 2 weeks ago. In December, you got to buy $60,000 of inventory, right? But then I would have to change the way the type of accounting I do. Because if I buy 60,000 of inventory, I don't account for that expense until I sell it. That's the way I do my taxes. Because if I was to expense that, and then let's say I went a whole year without buying anything, and I had all those sales and I had no expenses to offset it. No, do it the other way. Really? You think I should? Plus a few other income. Yeah, I have income coming in from my spouse, although most of his is tax exempt. So that kind of helped. Yeah, I probably should talk to a CPA. There's no doubt. Last year would have been the year, though, because last year was just off the chains. And this year, not so much. All right, so I sold this. Boy, that color blue looks a little more royal in my picture than this does here. This little traveler's notebook. I sold this. I paid $3, sold it for $14.87 plus shipping. And yeah, I probably should. Hey, good morning, Myra. And good morning, Stitchit. Stitchit, I don't know your name. That's why I didn't call you by your name. But buying space, Myra. Hello. We're talking taxes, and I probably need to figure something else out. But yeah, I have my husband. He gets Social Security. He's on disability, and he's 100% disabled. He gets the VA disability benefits also. Plus, he has his military, not military, but federal pension. So we have all that we have to take into account. But most of that, one reason why we moved to New York is it's not taxable. We don't have to pay any state taxes on any of his stuff. Where in Vermont, you have to pay taxes on every single bit of it. Which surprises me for being a very Democrat state, that they don't tax a lot of that stuff. All right, $357. This is going to Illinois. Laura, how do you do yours? I'm confused now how Tamara does hers. Can we talk about death, please? Yeah, death and taxes. You're confused on how I do mine, Tommy? Gosh, am I really doing it wrong? It's how I've been doing it this whole time I've been selling. And I know that the tax law changed like 2 years ago, but I didn't switch with it. I stayed doing what I was doing. So I do not put any of my expenses of my inventory until it sells. I only do cost of goods sold. I do not do, if I go to the thrift store and I spend $100, I don't claim any of that until it sells. Like I said, I know that there was a way. I remember when that changed, there was a lot of videos on the pros and cons of it. And I by far decided to stay with what I felt was more of the pro of not, or the cons, which is not doing it. Tamara's doing inventory, it sounds like. Yeah, probably, but I'm not putting a beginning and ending inventory. I'm probably doing it wrong. I'm sure I'm doing it wrong. Up until this past year, it wasn't really an issue. I've only owed a very small amount in taxes. I expense inventory when it is purchased. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Are you ever worried though that what happens if you stop buying inventory? Then when you have a big sale of something, then you're not going to have the expense for it. Well, yeah, maybe I need to, not a maybe, I do need to talk to a CPA. Trying to get my future son-in-law to become somebody who does accounting for online people. I said there's such a large opening for that. But I think if I was to change the way I'm doing it, don't you have to like let the IRS know that you're changing the way you're doing your counting. But then again, if I'm telling the IRS I'm doing it one way, but I'm doing it another way, which I think is what I'm doing right now, then if I start doing it the way that you guys are doing it, I think that's the way I'm probably telling them I'm doing it, because I'm not putting in an inventory starting and ending. But then I would lose out in everything that I've purchased up to date if I don't do it by cost of goods. Oh, what a freaking mess. What a mess taxes is. Jeez, who brought that up? Holly? Holly, I think you brought this topic up and then you bring it up and then you run. What is up with that? All right, that one's done. Cash versus accrual. Yes, you do. Yeah, I need to figure that out. All right, so I sold this game called EduCards. I picked this up at a garage sale. It was new, already sealed, sealed and everything. Never been opened. And this was a long tail. It's sat around forever and ever and ever and ever. No UPC on it. I don't know if it has a date. Let me see. I don't think it even had a date on it. Made in the USA. That tells you how old it is, right? Things are never made here anymore. Oh, there is a UPC. Whatever, it's old. Sold it for $17. Big whoopee doop doop. I feel like that's the thing. I need to really be more aware of what I'm buying. But then, I say it all the time that I don't have a lot of sourcing opportunities. And I've tried. I think a couple years ago I said, I'm going to be really picky with what I buy. And then it got to the point where I was buying nothing because there was nothing here to buy that I pretty much live on bread and butter. I can't just buy the things that are going to be really great. I don't know if I need a big bag for that. Let me see. Do you fit in here? I'm just polybagging this. That's it. I'm polybagging it. It's a box. Shouldn't get crushed. And it fits in this box. Or fits in this bag. So I don't even have to use my big one. Put this back. I just really enjoy reselling. I enjoy the thrill of the hunt. I don't know, all of it. It's very exciting. In this last couple weeks, I've gone back into really sourcing for Amazon again because I'd kind of taken a break from that for the last couple months. And hopefully those boxes hit the warehouse today that I sent out last week, 4 boxes. That's kind of exciting. So that's my Tuesdays for now on are going to be sourcing days, and primarily probably sourcing for Amazon, unless I happen to be in an area where I can source for eBay. But the thing is sometimes my sourcing for Amazon turns into sourcing for eBay because I picked up some Apple products that were on clearance at Walmart, and I'm going to put those on eBay because I can't sell Apple on Amazon. So Holly says, I'm here. I know, but you brought up the taxes and I didn't see you saying anything except for at least reminding everybody to get your taxes. Hopefully nobody is just thinking today that, oh, I got to do my taxes. I got to run my numbers. It took me so many hours just to get everything together to get to the point of being able to input everything because I'm such a lazy accountant. I give my stuff to my CPA. Yeah, I need to do that. Y'all are really making me say that I just need to do it. Anybody know if the flipping accountant does it? Does he do taxes? I know that Not Your Dad's CPA, and then there's the one that Scott and them use, the beer picker. I don't know if he's taking on any other clients. I wonder how expensive they are. If I was able to save that in them doing my taxes, then it would probably be worth it. But I hate to spend I hate to spend thousands of dollars on something. It's so cheap. I just wish I could hit reset and start over clean. I have so much lower dollar and bad buys from early on. It's ridiculous. That's what Tommy says. Yeah, how true. That's why I'm kind of thinking about it. It would be nice just to, and I've seen people do that. They're just like, I'm going to just get rid of everything and start over. And that's what I feel like if I was to at least get rid of the stuff that I've had for 3 years, right? Then I could just say, okay, I'm just going to be better about it. I don't know. Is there a negative? I wonder if there's a negative on eBay if all of a sudden you take down 500 listings. Is there a downside to that if you don't put something back up in its place? So I sold both of these to the same buyer. She bought 2 of them. They are pads, just paper refills. Which this is one of the things that's nice when you offer free shipping is they were able to buy that. Oh, so for those who don't do free shipping, do you have it so they don't have to do immediate pay? So they can buy multiple things and do it in one transaction? Otherwise, they would have to buy it and then buy your next thing and so forth. But this one, or as long as they use the add the cart feature, I guess. But so they bought both of these for, oh, this, you know what? This must have been, they must have paid shipping. Yeah, they paid $8.45 in shipping. Oh, I take back what I was just going to say. It's not free shipping. And I'm going to take away that and pull out one of my trusty, let me see if this is over a pound. Ooh, it's not over a pound. Okay, I can get away with doing first class, even though they paid this price for me if I was to do it. It's checked off as medium now. Buyer selected first class though. Take it to a auction, local auction house. Yeah, we don't have, we have those around here, but I don't know if they would take, you know, something that's got like $10 value. I guess if you lotted it all up. That's what you could do. You could just do clearing out my inventory and just do an online auction here. Do mystery boxes, reseller mystery boxes, and pass your stuff off to somebody else. I'm doing it this year. Today's the first day. 2 to 3 IKEA bags every Monday to donate. That is awesome, Tommy. Good for you. I'm wanting to do that to these shelves over here, which you can't really see, but that's all stuff to be listed. And I'm going to be really picky before I even list something. So the stuff that's already listed, I've already put the time and effort into that. So I do want to take that out because I want to put it in my garage sale. But it's not a high priority to me because it's already listed. I get 10,000 listings on eBay now. So it's not even costing me anything to keep them listed. But space is the big thing for me. But if I clear off this area, which is stuff to be listed, and I can say, okay, you know what? I did that with a lot of clothes. Clothes I picked up that, yeah, $10, $12 shirts. Now I'm saying, I'm not even going to do that. Let's throw them in my garage sale and sell them for a couple bucks. You got to look at your time. And right now I feel like I don't have enough time for the amount of stuff I have to do. I would rather spend my time sourcing for Amazon, honestly, and sending it there. I just feel like I get a better bang for my buck for the time I put in. All right, so 14 ounces. That's what I like about Amazon so much. And they take care of everything. Once I ship it to them, they deal with it. I would like to get back to the point where the only stuff I'm listing is my returns from Amazon. I feel like I've made eBay more of a priority than it has in the past. All right, $5.23 to ship this. Yeah, there are some that take garage leftovers. Hey, so I was watching for a very short time because my attention span in the evening is very short on eBay. But What the Hales, if you live in Ohio, if you watch What the Hales, which I don't watch him normally, but he had some announcement to he's suing somebody, which I don't even know the storyline behind that. But he was dragging on with telling you the results. So I was like, okay, I'm out of here. You're probably going to drag it on for an hour or more. And I left, but he was talking about, I went to I left his live because I was going to find out why he was suing somebody. And I went to his last video, and it sounds like he has a warehouse. He got locked out of it. He's in Ohio. They moved to Florida. He's got stuff inside the warehouse. And I don't even know if this is the whole story of what's going on, but this is what I took it as. But he has to move everything out by like June 7th or something like that. And so he's pretty much doing a warehouse sale, and everything in it is $1. He's got like nice collectible stuff. Enough where I was like, should I take a ride over to Ohio and do some sourcing? Because he's got stuff in there that's worth hundreds of dollars for $1. I don't know how true that was of what he was saying, but that's what I took it as. So if anybody lives close to Ohio, you might want to check out What the Hale's channel and get some updates on whether or not he's really doing that sale, because that would be it would be worth it to rent a U-Haul and drive over just from the stuff he was showing. Hey, good morning, Doyle. So one of the things that when I first moved here, I went to a garage sale, and the lady was, because we don't have thrift stores around here. We have like a really, really small one that's like I think it's for the Humane Society. Their prices are crazy. They put eBay things on their items. And I called them out on it one time, and I said, eBay has a billion viewers worldwide. Like, we are in this middle of the North Country with a very small amount of people, primarily college students. They don't have the money to buy this type of stuff. And they said they didn't care. They hang on to it until it sells. And I'm like, well, you must have a lot of room for storage, which I know they don't. I wasn't going to keep arguing with her. I made my point and walked out. So we have that, and then we have a Salvation Army that's in the town of Messina, which is very, very small. It's primarily clothes. They take, if you're going to donate there, they'll take like one box or one bag a day. And they go through it, and then they give you back what they don't want. I don't bring my stuff there. I drive to Vermont 3 hours to go to the Goodwill, and I drop the stuff off. But my daughter was telling me at the Goodwill, they are currently on strike right now, our Goodwill employees in Williston, Vermont. So when I went to the garage sale, the lady was saying, hey, this was on Friday, and she goes, well, come back tomorrow afternoon. Everything goes 50% off. And Sunday, we load it all in our truck and bring it to the dump. That's what they do with the stuff around here, because there's no place to bring stuff. So I thought about taking people's stuff in. I just don't have the space in here to take in a bunch of stuff. And then I would be paying for dump runs, because sometimes stuff is worthy of a dump. But there's always stuff that is, probably valuable that you can do something with. So I thought about it, and then I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. But I do know a lot of people around here will leave stuff just at the end of their driveway and for free. And a lot of people do bring stuff to the dump. It is really, really sad, because I'd love to open like a resource store, the Habitat for Humanity resource. And we need a Goodwill. We need a Goodwill up here. As much negativity that the Goodwill has, we need a Goodwill, because there's just nowhere for people to bring their stuff to donate it to get it into the right hands of people who could use it, as well as people like me as a reseller. I sold these 2 Booster Gold. I'm pretty sure I got these for free. Let me see if these were part of the stuff I got for free. Yeah, so I got these free. I went to a garage sale last year. Everything at the garage sale was free. And I grabbed some comic books. And look at, like, they're still in there. They have, like, they're in their protective covering with a cardboard piece. They had so many things. I got this whole bunch of, like, horse lovers comic books. They haven't sold yet, though. Most of it hasn't sold. Some of it has, but not a lot of it. But I don't have any money into it. But these are some of the stuff that I'm just like, Okay, at what point do I just pull them out because they weren't really worth it? But these have been listed for not quite a year. I sold for $10. My cost was nothing. Let's see where these are going. Oh, this was the best offer. Somebody offered me it and I took it. These are going to Washington State. Anybody know why they called, I'm assuming they called Washington, D.C. after George Washington, but why would they call something Washington when there was already a state called Washington? It should have just been called D.C., the District of Columbia. Why is there a Washington in front of it? I never really liked history class. I never paid attention. Loved my history teacher. He was one of my all-time favorite teachers. Definitely praise him for getting me through high school. But I did not like his class. But I liked him as a man, as a teacher. As a, what's it called? What is it called when you look up to somebody? A mentor. As a mentor. He was awesome. They also find mammoth bones in Florida and Bigfoot. Oh my God, we were watching all about Bigfoot last night. I fell asleep listening to a show about Bigfoot. That's the crap that that's the stuff, the nice stuff my husband watches. Bigfoot's ghosts, hunting for treasures on islands. Like, what's that show? He watches that show, The Island in Canada. Oh, I can't stand it. They repeat themselves a bazillion times. I'm like, they find that Oak Island. I'm like, they find that that treasure yet on Oak Island? Like, what they find, a brush from the 1980s? And they make a big deal over it. Ooh, let's bring in the person who this brush may have belonged to. Oh, remember when you camped there with your family because your family was looking for the treasure and you dropped that brush? It wasn't a brush. I think it was like a BB gun or something. Slingshot or I don't know, some weird thing. Oh, I just cannot stand that show. All right, there's that. Off you go. Probably should have put my do not bend sticker on it. Hey, we got 4 more things plus Amazon. We haven't done Amazon yet. We got 4 on Amazon. Oh, and we have a Facebook marketplace. My daughter has informed me she wants to go to college in Ithaca. How far is that from you? I think Ithaca is probably about 4 hours from me. Tell her she should go to, what does she want to major in? Who's, somebody's daughter just graduated with engineering degree. Who was that in here? Isn't that horrible? Anissa, was that your child? That just graduated with chemical engineering? Because, I'm right outside of Clarkson. Like Clarkson University is 10 minutes from me, and Clarkson is huge into engineering. If somebody wants to go into the engineering field, huge. Walked into social studies history class late. Good morning, T.O. And good morning. Oh, we got Paul in the house. Philly Flipper. Look at all these gentlemen walking in late. Probably not late for you, though. Well, I don't know. Philly, you're on the East Coast. So this is that other, I sold another one of these planners. So I marked these way down, running a sale this weekend, and 25% off is what it was. Sold it for $17 plus shipping. I paid $8 for it. But at this point, I just want to make sure I recover some funds because they are definitely, they're coming out with the new planners right now. 1, 2, I need 3 pieces. 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, so I'm trying to clear out some of the ones I've picked up. Most of these are ones I picked up in like February. They were on sale. So like this planner is normally $33, and I picked it up for, I paid $8.90. So that's with taxes. Tax free actually, because I got that at Yeah, I got that at a place where I don't pay taxes. So $8.90 was what the sale price was. So architectural degree. Oh, architectural. That's kind of, no, I think he's going for construction. Some type of architectural, but it's in the construction. My cousin, or my nephew, he's going to Vermont Tech School for that. They have a good, very good reputation for that type of stuff. But no, Ithaca's a nice area. That's not bad. She wants to go to Cornell. Yeah. I would say that Ithaca is probably pretty safe. I mean, I don't know. It's 4 hours. It's, you know, down in the near the central New York, Finger Lakes area. All right. Well, this is going to Jamaica, New York. My dad used to go to Ithaca a lot. I think they have a GE plant or something there when he worked for GE. It would be quick for her to get home to you, though. Or she can just take the throughway over to 87 and then head down into Delaware. Oh, wait a minute. 87 turns into, what, 95? So she would take that into 95. All right. Priority mail. Oh, I shouldn't have done it in a flat rate. Oh, yeah. It's only, well, 2 cents more. 3 cents more putting it in this bubble. But you know what? It's cheaper to do that than to pay for an envelope. Envelope is probably going to cost me more than 3 cents. Orders. Not much money in that field. Left it for marketing and management. Yeah, about 5. So it's 5 hours for you from you, Tommy? Ithaca? Yeah, it's just a little bit outside of Syracuse. So I've sourced in Ithaca. It's part of my, you know, a couple times a year I'll source down in that area. I don't think I've done it in the last year, though. I really want to go on another sourcing trip. I really should go on another sourcing trip. Walmart's got their electronic stuff on sale right now. I should maybe head out and do some sourcing. It's just my last sourcing trip was such a failure. Although, now I got company coming. I'm kind of stuck here for a couple weeks until my company leaves. All right, there's that one. And then I've got this one, another happy planner. This one is just a notebook. Just a plain old notebook. Dot grid paper. So this has got some stickies on it. Hey, remember on Sunday I was packaging that order, or no, Thursday, I mean, those kids socks, those baby socks, and I couldn't get I was taking the sticky off of it, and it actually changed the color of the socks, the baby socks, for those that were here on Thursday. That guy decided not to buy them, by the way. Just wanted to give you an update. All right, so we got these. I'm sure they're going to be first class. Just want to double check. Pretty sure. Oh, yeah, 9 ounces. I do need to bubble. For those who came in late, how are y'all doing this weekend? How did your sales go? How was garage sailing? We've had great weather here. This was our first big weekend of garage sales, which pretty much was Friday. Saturday, there was like really hardly anything new. Went to a townwide sale that had one garage sale in it. Drove an hour to go to it, had one garage sale. So I bubble wrap these. I say it every time, but these little discs, they're made of plastic and they break. I've had them when I've gotten home from buying some, they've been broken. So I always make sure that I double bubble, actually almost triple. So I take my bubble wrap and I fold it over. See how it's like thicker right here? Put that over this, wrap it around, and then I have a third layer of bubble wrap that goes on those discs. It protects them. I have not had a customer complain that they were broken, but I received them from the store when I got home, found them broken. So I just make sure I take that extra precaution. Yeah, the gift socks. You're right, T. Yes, the gift. He wanted a discount because there was sticker residue on the picture that he could see. He says it's soiled. I'm like, it's sticker residue. I'll get it off. And I got the sticker residue off, but it actually discolored. See that? That was actually blue. Now it's kind of greenish, but yeah, it kind of took some color off. It actually made it worse. I'm like, it looked better before I tried to clean it up. But he's like, yeah, cancel it. And you know what? I was relieved. I was like, yes. I was like, honestly, we talk about gut feelings. And he was one of those buyers that I was like, gut feeling says I should be happy I'm canceling this. And it was. How far do you live from there? And it's 6 hours. Yeah. It's probably almost like in between us. I think I had an aunt and uncle that moved to Ithaca. I think my mom's not in here anymore, but I'm pretty sure I had one that lived there. Not anymore, because all my aunts and uncles are deceased except for one uncle now. Well, on my dad's side. My dad came from I think he was like 7 siblings or something. He was the baby. And they've all deceased except for he's got a brother that's still alive. But oh no, I'm all out of paper. All right, let's see. Now I got to move everything in front of it. That's probably more of the pain. I got to move all this. All right. Canning lids. Let's see. What do we got? Out of paper? Yeah. All right, now, you guys, I got to step away to go grab some paper. What color do you think I'll come back with? I've been using colored paper for my printer because that's pretty much all I got. I've got pink paper. Now we're going to have pink labels. I don't even remember where I got all this colored paper from. It was back in my volunteer days. Oh, Linda, you are here. Don't I have an aunt that used to live in Ithaca? Okay. I feel like it never prints very dark. I should check and make sure I'm not getting low on toner. I hope I have another toner underneath my desk. The toners usually last me like a whole year. So I'm usually not worried when I open another one. I'm not in a hurry to get another one on hand. Because I usually don't use my printer much. Can't wait for my labels to come in. Good old Amazon Prime that takes a whole week to get them to me. I think I lived in the middle of nowhere or something. Okay, there's that. And there's an Amazon warehouse like 3 hours from me. Why it takes so long. So this magnetic bracelet. Got this I paid $4.99 for it. I think I sent it. Oh, so it was going to go to Amazon. I'm not really sure why it didn't. I don't know. But it didn't. So now it's heading off. Sold it. So paid $5 for it. Bought it at the drugstore. They had them on clearance. Sold it for $14.88. It looks like plus shipping because the total was $19. And it is going to North Carolina. So yeah, they must have paid some type of shipping. 2 ounces. Oh, so all those planners that I had that I put on 25% off, I did change them all so shipping was always separate because I had free shipping on them, but now they have to pay shipping. They started YouTube in either end of middle school or beginning of high school. Who are you talking about? You ever see that band from there on YouTube? They are huge. No. They are near Warren, I think. So you must be talking to Anissa, but I don't know. You know, anybody watch The Masked Singer? Because I don't know if you're behind. I think it may have been like 2 weeks ago, but they had, should I say disclaimer in case you're watching The Masked Singer and you're not caught up. But they had the band Hanson was just revealed. And I can tell you that when they were singing all masked up, I was like, who are these people? Because they are really, really good. So I spent some time last week on YouTube listening to Hanson to see what their new music is like besides Bop. You know that song, Bop? And their new music is not as good as what they were singing while masked. I was kind of bummed out because I was like, hey, I'll buy your new album because I really enjoyed your music. But I don't even know the genre that you would call that they sing in, but it's just not. Like, I love indie music, but this was just different. Did not like it, unfortunately. Like, the words were just really weird. It's just a very odd song. All right, so I was just gonna print the label for this, and look, I just put the label on it. I did that last week too. Reweighed something with the label on it, thinking I had to print the label still. FYI, Amazon has the Brother thermal printer back in if you've been trying to find one. So the thing with the Brother is, I'm wondering how many third-party, like private label people sell the Brother labels, because they take a certain type of label, just like this Dymo takes a certain type of label. You can't just use a generic label in it. You have to have, I think it's like a little black square, where the Dymo has a little hole in it that lines it up. But thanks for letting me know about that. But yeah, I was looking at the reviews. The reviews seem really nice. It is a wire. I don't know if that's the wireless one, but yeah. First to 11 is their name, Anissa. First to 11. So, all right. So they lived in Cayuga. I knew there was relatives in Cayuga, but for some reason I thought there was some that lived in Ithaca. But I think that Dad used to go to Ithaca for work. I think there was a GE plant there or something. I don't know. What do I know? I've heard of Ithaca all the time. And I'm pretty sure we've hit the kitty drugstore in Ithaca. Bop. Now I got that song Bop in my head. Oh, I didn't show you what I sold. Shoot. Did you guys all see that? So these are Carolina pad. They're like an office supply. They look like a notebook, but they're actually like pocket folders. Sorry, I'm talking, not paying attention. So that's what I sold. If you've been watching my channel, you see me sell these every now and then. I got a bunch of these from 888 Lots, paid 72 cents a piece from them. This sells for $10.86. Got quite a few. I've sold a lot of them. 7 ounces. I've sold quite a few, and I've got 8 of these left, but I had different designs. I've been a good seller. I've been pretty happy with them. You know, one of those bread and butter things. I have been thinking about looking for more liquidation lots. But then I was watching, we got 26 people in here. Thank you for all stopping in. I appreciate it. Hey, before you leave, which somebody just left, hit that thumbs up for me. I'd appreciate that too. And of course, subscribe. Do you know I'm like 6 subscribers away? Let's see if I've lost anybody since I started. 6 subscribers away. Oh, I gained 1 since I started my show. Thank you to whoever hit that subscribe button. I'm now 5 away from 1,500 subscribers. Who would have thought that a year ago I'd be at 1,500 subscribers? I'm so honored to be able to do this. I very much enjoy it. So, forgot what I was saying before I saw that. Something made me think of it. Oh yeah, so 888 lots. So I was watching Walter WBK, Walter Blake now. I'm saying his name wrong. Knobloch. Walter. I don't even know. How come I can't remember his name? Like I would have known it like 2 seconds ago. But I was watching his show last week, and he hasn't put out any content in a while. And he was saying how, because he was on that TV show with liquidations, and he was saying that he hasn't been doing much liquidations because so many people jumped onto liquidations that he says it's just so hard to get anything good. And I noticed that because I was doing a few liquidation lots prior to that show coming out, and I haven't done any since. All right. What do we got next? I think that's it for eBay. It is. So let's go to Amazon. Of course, my favorite items that I've sold. I sold this moleskin rule journals. These I paid $7.99 for, and I sold for $18.94. They fit in this little tiny envelope. Maybe if you would close your eyes, Hanson would sound on note. Maybe they sound on note. I thought they sounded really good on that show. It's just, if you looked at like their most recent video, just the words, like whoever wrote the song, it's just very odd. I can't remember the name of it, but it just seemed odd. They don't look anything like they did. They don't have like that long hair anymore and all that, but their voices are just amazing. And they're all good. So, you know, like if you were to watch the Jonas Brothers, they, which I like the Jonas Brothers, but Kevin, he doesn't sing. He just plays the guitar. These 3 brothers, Hanson, they all sing and they all sound really good. Now, the youngest one, I think, has the best voice. He's like their lead singer, I would say, which is kind of weird because that's like Nick Jonas. I would consider Nick probably the lead over even Joe Jonas. And you're like, Tamara, you're 52 years old. How are you on this whole Joe Jonas, Nick Jonas thing? But you know what? My daughter was a huge Joe Bro fan. She literally knew when their birthdays were, and she would celebrate their birthdays. She had me driving all over the place to go see them when they would play at the fairs. One time they had a free concert at a fairs. That was at a fairground. That was before they even like they weren't even that popular, right? It was just a tiny, tiny fairground in New York. We drove from Vermont to go to. And then we had like a hurricane come through, and the concert got canceled after like 3 songs because rain came in. The wind was so heavy, like and whipping. And, oh my gosh, it was crazy trying to find shelter in a fairground amongst the runway. Or what was it? Not a runway. What do they call that? Fairway. I don't know. The fairway's golfing. I don't even know what they call that. I don't know. Whatever. It was raining. I think we ducked into a tent with cows or chickens or something. Good old county fair. Maybe if you would close your eyes. I don't know. I already read that. What? How come there's no new messages? Y'all got quiet, making me read a message from 6 minutes ago. You guys have gotten really quiet. Okay. This is going to Rhode Island. What's next? Next are 3 things going to 3 different customers. So I'll show them once to you, and then I got to package 3 of them. Oh, I have a Facebook Marketplace order too. So it's so weird because obviously whoever had some of these ahead of me must have finally sold out, and I became in the buy box. Although I think there's somebody doing merchant fulfilled like I am, but they are a penny cheaper than me, but they have shipping included. I mean, $4.99 shipping. Mine is free shipping. So I'm more expensive than them, but I'm getting the buy box over them. They're just these happy years. So these were at Walmart, and last year they clearanced these out, and I bought all of them. There was a lot of them. I bought them at multiple stores, and I've been selling these for $22. These were originally $19. Is what you could buy them. Well, the average sticker book is $19. I don't know how much they sold them for at Walmart, but I'm selling them for $22. And I've got 3 orders for these. Not too shabby. And I'm just popping them right into a poly mailer. I'm not going to do anything special with them. I don't think they need it. I haven't been doing anything, and nobody has said anything about getting their order and something's wrong with it. Hey, remember last week I sent out the Disney Cars movie poster? I got a return. The person says, you said this was new. It's not new. They complained about the creases in it, which I told them it was coming folded. Pretty sure there was even a picture of it folded. But they said there was too many creases or whatever. I don't know, whatever. Send it back. Poster was free. And it's never been used. There's no tape marks or anything on it. It's just from being folded. Hey, this is going to Marietta. Pretty sure I sent one of these to Marietta last week. Because this is where the Thrifting Goomba is from, Marietta area. Maybe he's buying stickers. It's not his name, but maybe he's buying sticker books. How professional is that? It's on pink paper. The other person is an individual seller, and you are a professional. Individual cannot get the buy box. Oh, okay. So maybe that's it. Maybe. I just thought maybe because I was not charging shipping, even though it was only a penny difference. Because when I get the buy box, when I'm FBMing something and I get the buy box, I immediately will go and check to see who's the next highest thing. So let's say this is selling for 22, which it is. If the next price up was 24, then I would say, okay, I'm going to go up to $23.98 or something. And so I didn't raise my price because I didn't want to lose the buy box because that next person was right there already at a penny less than me. All right, there's that one. And then this one. Another one. I was trying to get my printer open. Are you having printer issues too? That is also why they are shipping for $4.99. Can they not do free shipping if you are under a non-professional account? I should have just done like bulk shipping on these. So one thing is nice if you have a bunch of things. Like when I was doing the canning lids last year, I could click and it would highlight all of the things I needed to ship on Amazon. And I could say print postage and it would print them all at once, which was nice. Because they're all going to be weighing the same amount. I was a pro at it when I worked at Office. Now I only open printer a few times a year. I didn't have to open mine for a jam. I had to put paper in it today. It's been a long time since I've even put paper in my printer. Hey, good morning, Caffeinated Christy. All right, so you can't, as an individual, do free shipping. I had no idea. I did not realize that. Did not know that. I don't really know what much you can do as an individual. I know that you can't, like, from what I've heard, you cannot get ungated in brands and stuff like that if you're an individual account. Somebody was talking about downgrading for a while because they didn't want it. They wanted to take a break, and they said, "I think I'm going to downgrade." And this was in the e-commerce empowerment group with Jess Hill, and I don't know if it was Jess or somebody said you lose all of your ungating when you do that. So even if you got ungated in something, so like for instance, I'm ungated in Under Armour. If I was to drop down to an individual, I would lose the Under Armour. Isn't that crazy? I feel like if you've earned it, you should keep it no matter what level you're at. So I guess, it's their way to get you to keep paying that $40. All right, one more. One more. I should make sure nobody upgraded to priority. Sometimes they do that. Not very often, though. More at Christmas time. What time is it? 10 o'clock. Oh, we're not doing too bad. We've been on for a couple hours. Let's see. Buy it. And then I have an Facebook order to do. Oh, and then I got to ask you guys a question. See if you guys can help me identify what something is called. I've also never used my scissors as much as I've used. I got all these like odd pieces of paper now hanging out here. Somebody's going to see that pink and they're going to think that they have a past due thing. Like when you're past due on something, you would get it in pink paper or something like that. And this says, Amazon will not let me sell now. Wow, not at all. I think I lost my selling abilities on Amazon because I listed one book for a few months and it sold on eBay. So I took it off Amazon and didn't sell for a few years later. Yeah. If your account goes dormant, I think you should be able to open back up though. My account was dormant for a few years before because I had started it and then I stopped it and then I came back on. That was a while ago. Amazon changes things all the time. It is really hard to get ungated. There is a way to go on vacation mode. Individual, you have to pay 99 cents for each sell plus fees. Yeah, you can go on vacation mode, but you still would have to pay your $40 a month, even if you're on vacation. That's pretty much what the people were saying this person should do. All right, Facebook. I sold something on Facebook. I'm going to refresh, make sure I didn't sell something else. I sold these that I made. These flowers. So I kept the little tray that they came in. So these were actually like white, or like not even a white color, like a cream, and I painted them red, white, and blue. And yeah, so I sold these for $14 plus shipping. And I'm going to create my shipping label. There was a problem. Something went wrong. Please try again. Okay. Wow, maybe I sold them. Create shipping label. Something is wrong. All right, Facebook, why are you not letting me create my shipping label? Let me go back. Let's start all over. View orders. Click on it. Create label. Something is wrong. Labels are provided by Facebook. Yeah, but you're not letting me. Anybody else try and ship on Facebook today and not able to create a label if you do their shipping? I'm not going to be able to ship this today. I'm going to try again, and then I'm going to try view orders. I have until the 20th to ship it. Yeah, something is wrong. What if I try opening it in a different browser? Let me try a different browser. What do I have? What browsers do I have? Because I use Google Chrome. Let's try. I think I got Firefox. Who makes Firefox? Maybe I don't. I'm just looking through my listings here, or my start screen to see what other. Oh, Microsoft Edge. Let's try Microsoft Edge. Just tried to print. Oh, yours is down as well. All right. Thanks for letting me know, Tom. Yeah, that stinks. So I guess I can't ship these. So I've been very impressed with the stuff that my mom and I have been making. They are doing really, really well on Facebook Marketplace. Not as well on Etsy, but Etsy is like flooded with so much of the same stuff that we're doing. Mozilla is Firefox. Thank you, Lisa. Let me see if I have it. Sounds like it may not matter though. I don't have it on this computer. Mozilla. Let me just try Facebook on here. I don't know if it will. Sounds like it might not make a difference. I gotta remember. I don't remember the email address I used. And my password. Because remember, I lost my Facebook account. So everything that defaults is not it. Okay, so to use the 6-digit code from Code Generator, I'm going to go through all this, and I don't think it's going to matter. What's my code generator? What do I use for that? You asked us to require a 6-digit login code when anyone tries to access your account. Code scanner? No. Maybe it's Google, maybe? No. What do I use to, what's it? I can't even think of what it's called to type it in my phone. Like authenticator. That's the word I'm trying to think of, I think. Authenticator. Okay, so I got 3 of them. Which one did I use for Facebook? Oh my goodness. Okay, not that one. Let me go back. Let's try this one. All right, it's the Google one. Continue. Save the browser. Yes, save the browser. Save. Okay. Let's try it with this one. It sounds like it's not going to make a difference, though. Created label an app and it emailed it to me automatically. Oh, so maybe that's what I'm going to try. I'm going to try this first. What's going on? Hey, Anissa has the house to herself, and it's weird. But you know, how do you spell weird? Is it W-I-E or W-E-I? Because I think you may have spelled it wrong. Why is everything grayed out? It's not letting me, like I logged in, not letting me click on anything on the screen. What is going on? There's no like pop-up. That is weird. Well, somebody is selling morel mushrooms. We picked some morel mushrooms this weekend. All right, your listings, view orders. Let me just try this non-Google Chrome. Nah, there's a problem. Okay. Did I spell it wrong? I don't know. Hey Siri, how do you spell weird?
Weird. W-E-I-R-D.
So I think you may have spelled it wrong. Because I think you put W-I-E. You know how many times I asked Siri how to spell something? A lot. Okay, so if I go to Facebook, I've never done a label from here. How do I email it to myself? Let me see. I click on myself. Your listing, shipping orders. Do this. I thought it was I before E after C. No. I before E except after C. I before E except after C? I don't know. Create a shipping label. Tommy says, oh, wait, emails automatically. But it's spinning and spinning and spinning. Okay, here we go. Shipping label sent. An email with a link to the shipping label. Oh, sweet. Okay. All right. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for that, Tom. Let me go back to, I can't see my screen here. No, that's not what I want. Wrong window. Now I got to open up email. And open up this email. Not that one. Okay. Login alert. Saying somebody logged in. Yep, that was me. We noticed an unusual login. Oh, I have a new offer on Poshmark. I should probably figure that out. Let me check. I don't see my label yet. So let me check and see if it popped into one of these other. Here we go. Shipping label. It's under social. What happens next? Open it. Print it. And how big did I say? All right, under a pound. So let's see if it goes under a pound. Okay, yay! Yay, I got a label. Who would have thought I'd be so excited over a label? I wonder if those will fit in there. Oh, probably not with the flowers. You know, I could probably take the flowers out, right? I can take the flowers out because look, somebody should be able to just slide these in on their own and not require them to be shipped in it. I think this might be, that would be too tall if I used that, unless I took them out. I don't think it's going to be big enough anyhow. Oh, how about this box I grabbed but didn't end up using? Guaranteed this is going to put it over a pound though. Let me just double check. Because this is a pretty heavy box. Look where I order from. Michael's. Okay. All these pieces of paper are getting in my way of my scale box now. All right, let me see. Put you in here. Put you in here. Oh, I'm over a pound. Okay. That's not going to work. I think this box is way too big for anyhow, but it is a nice heavy-duty box. I do like that, but that's not going to work. I'm going to put you back over there. Wonder if I have one of those eBay 8x8 boxes. Let me see what I got. I don't know if I got any more of them. I think I ran out. Oh, wait a minute. What is this right here? What is this, sweet child of mine? An eBay 8x8 box. Oh, yeah. This will work. All right, let's weigh this with these. Ooh, 14.4. That's close. That's going to be putting it pretty close to the pound. All right. I may have to Frankenbox, make it shorter, resize it, because it might be too tall. That's just too many rules in English. How do you spell Siri? Oh gosh, I know. Place some type of instructions on placing the flowers in the vase. Tape the ends together on those flowers for easy installation. Isn't it crazy though that I don't even have to think about how to tell somebody to insert flowers into a vase? I think I'm going to leave the flowers in if I'm going to use this 8 thing. I've never packed these before, so I got to see how we do. My mother sold a set of these. She did them in pink, purple, and ivory, I think. And she's got to stop by today and pick them up because it's somebody locally is picking them up from her. Oop. It fell out. These are cute. I almost kept them. That's the problem. I make things and I want to keep it. I'm going to wrap the flowers in stuff in tissue. And then I'm going to wrap this in this. Let's see. Let's see how it does. I want to do that tight around the vase. I probably didn't need to wrap it as much as I am. I probably didn't need 2 sheets. Just need it to be tight on the vase. It can be loose on the flowers. I don't know how easy these would break if they were to bang against something. Don't know and I don't want to find out. So, get them there in one piece. Yeah. See, that's all. That's not breakable. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. That'll work. This was going to work. I just hope I don't go over 15 ounce, 15.9. That's my problem. I feel like I probably had 3 of them in this at one time. That's not, though. Let me look at the picture. I feel like I would have put 3 in there. All right, Facebook. I gotta go back and look at you. For some reason, I feel like there might be one over there. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's my mom. Your stuff comes up as Louisville. That's interesting. I'm like, those are the same flowers I'm using. And oh, my mom bought one of those vases. All right, shipping orders. Let me just double check. So I may have to, oh yeah, there's definitely one missing. Let me go check my table. I think one fell out. Now that I pulled it out separately, it looks like something's missing. Here you are. Here you are. I found it. I got stripes on for a dress, and then my I got capris on, and they're in like checkered pattern. Definitely not in an outfit I would go outdoors in. It's funny, I would go on YouTube with it, but not out in public. Okay. There we go. And let's stick with 2 pieces. Let's grab 2 for the next one. Yeah, gotta grab 2 for the next one. Oh, I gotta ask you guys about this butter dish. All right, so anybody have questions while I'm packing up this stuff? I can answer. If anybody has anything, let me know. I'd be happy to answer what I got. So I was debating on whether or not to continue doing this crafting stuff. I enjoy it so much, but it takes time. And I feel like it is taken away from my normal reselling. But I feel like I have to, for my mental health, I need to continue to do this. Because I sat there debating, should I keep doing something like this? But if things are selling, then it actually is helping. Because I'm recouping some of the money I'm losing by doing this. And it's been good for my mental health. Here's the blue one. Okay. I'm wrapping it in tissue paper first because I don't want the, I don't know if the bubbles will do anything, but I don't know. I think it just looks better presentation wise. That I have tissue paper against the flowers instead of bubbles initially. Probably means nothing. Probably does nothing. But sometimes I'll put tissue paper in between the bubble wrap because bubble wrap can stick to things. And especially if it's going to a warm climate, I wouldn't want it to damage whatever it's sticking to. I don't even know where these are going. Here in a minute. Box trimmer resizer to remove flaps. Yeah, I'm also not going to put this box in, which I think will help. Tape the ends together. Oh yeah, so let's see. If you enjoy it, keep doing it. Yeah, that's the thing, Lisa. That's what I think I'm thinking of is at this point. So I definitely don't need a box as wide as these, right? Would I be better off putting them into a thinner box? Now, I had a hard time finding a box earlier. Wish those UPS boxes weren't so thick because those would probably be all right going into them. But I think they're going to be too thick, but it's got the right width. I think they're too thick where it ends up weighing way too much. Let me just try this. I think this would fit in here. Okay. But I feel like these boxes would protect them really well. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right, let's see how much it weighs now. Woohoo! 14.9! I feel like it's been a while since I've been able to use these free UPS boxes, but they're like heavy duty, which is even nicer. But now I know they just put these in here. I'm gonna pull them all out, and I'm gonna wrap the 3 in a sheet of bubble just to make it so it fits a little tighter in here. All right, so now once I got this down, which is nice, is any other ones I sell after this, I'll know exactly how to ship them. Because I have numerous of these in different colors. I'll probably even make some more in these colors because 4th of July, these are good. People like this stuff. I've been telling you guys tier trays, tiered. So in my thing, I've been putting tier trays, T-I-E-R. But I guess people also call them tiered with an ED at the end. So I've been trying to put both of them in now because I don't know how much of a difference that'll make. But if I do these and people keep buying, I will know how to ship them and keep them under £1. That's the ticket, right? I want to keep it there. That should be better. Look at that. Look at that present. What a nice thing. Let's see. Down you go. And hopefully they arrive without being broken, and then I'll feel even better. So I do have, I'm not going to include it. I have a little slip I put together. Oh no, that's for my other one. I haven't done one for this one yet. Mom and I were talking about how we have to get some business cards done up. Oh yeah, okay. You can't even hear it moving inside. All right, let's see. Now that it's all said and done, 15.2. Oh, we don't have to print a label. We already got the label. And it works. And it works, and it works. I like how this one prints on like half a sheet of paper. Makes it so much easier to have this instead of those L-shaped pieces I've been having. All right, this is going to Michigan. Michigan. Thank you, Brian, from Michigan, for buying these. Tape, tape, tape. Tape, tape, tape. Man, I still can't believe how much tape I go through and all that. So I tape like that much. Like I tape everything but this. It's a lot of tape. Let's tape the flaps, right? We don't want somebody to open it and steal what's inside, which they can do anyhow, but do this anyhow. Yes, Lisa. Plus, it's something I enjoy with my mom. That is so true. Yeah, so we were selling those pictures. Did you guys see? Well, so if you're not part of my Facebook group called Two Birds Home Decor, please join. I would love for you to be a member. I post my stuff there that I'm selling, just in case you're ever nosy, want to see what I'm selling. Or, of course, if you ever want to buy something. So I just made a bunch of these types of things. Why doesn't it open up the picture? Hold on. That's weird. That is weird that you can't even open up your own item. Like it only lets me see this much of it. But we took these wooden frames, like shadow boxes, and I painted them. And this one has this little, it's like a Bambi. Oh, this is a little one on the inside. They're so cute. I've been having so much fun making them, but I told Mom, I'm like, listen, if people aren't buying them, we can't keep making them. I did this one. Beehives are really popular right now. I did that one. But I said, if people aren't buying them, we can't keep making them. Well, we've been selling them pretty well, so we just ordered more things to make some more of them. Look at this one. This one's a barn. I wish I could open it so you could see it big size, but you know, the app just not letting me do it. This one's got a cow. So if you got your kitchen decorated and cows, I was number 100. Thanks, Lisa. Is that what I got in there? 100? Anissa just mentioned me in a comment, by the way. Correcting how she's spelling it. Let me see. Two Birds Home Decor. Why doesn't it let me go to the main? Sometimes technology. My mom's like, I think I'm going to get rid of her cable. She's been having so many problems with it. And I said, yeah, you can go with just getting, this is what it looks like, by the way. That's the icon you'll see at the top of it. Two Birds Home Decor. And it does. 101 people now. And she said, I think I'm going to do away with it and just do like Hulu and Netflix and stuff. And she goes, I don't know how to get it though. I got it on my phone, but I don't know how to get it on the TV. And I said, we need to get like a Roku stick or, something like that. So I had her, so I told her that. And she goes, oh, I don't know how to do all that stuff. I'm like, stick to cable. You might pay more for it, but in the long run, your headaches will be less than trying to figure out technology, which You know, the older generation has a harder time with technology because they didn't grow up with it. Like I grew up with technology my whole, pretty much most of my adulthood. Like when my youngest was born, I remember using AOL and stuff like that. So I was already learning that, and I was taking computer classes and stuff in college and even in high school. But her, you know, she didn't have that. She didn't have all that. Unless I joined the wrong one. No, I'm at 101. For some reason, I thought I'd already hit 100, but I guess not. Hey, do you think I hit 1,500 on my channel? Let's see. I'm going to refresh my channel stats here. I was at, oh, I'm 3 people away. All right, there's 22 of you watching right now. How many of you are not subscribed? Hit that subscribe button. Let's get me to 1,500. That'd be pretty cool. I'm 3 people away. 3 people away. That's it. Oh, I know. So I wanted to ask you guys. So I bought this butter dish. Did you see that? Look at that price. It was $2. I'm like, how can I pass up this butter dish for $2? But what is this for? What's this part of it? Like, I can understand like putting butter in there or whatever. But what do you put like the butter in here? So when you pull it out, you use that to, like, do you do like this on your table to serve it? Like, what is this for? I think I got you to 1,000. Now you want 1,500. I'll send a bill. Send me the bill. Hope you have a good collections agency. So I got this butter dish. I thought it was really cool. You know, I mean, what the heck? For $2, how are you gonna not pick this up? And then I said, I'll pick it up and then I'll figure out what all this stuff is. But I was like, what is this? This was at that antique store. It had 2 stories. I was up there. I had a bunch of planters in one hand, and then I grabbed this and something, and this finger was like hooking something out. And yeah, it was interesting. And then I cash out, and she goes, you know, we're in New York. They don't give you bags. And I forgot to bring in a bag. So she said something to me, and I said, oh, no, I'm all set. And somebody offered to help me. And I'm like, oh, no, I carried him down the stairs. I'll be all set. And hey, thanks, Tommy, for sharing my video. And so I get out to the car, and I was like, well, that was really stupid of you. How are you going to open your car door? My hands were full. But I did it. I figured it out. So can you sell it on Etsy? I think so. Because vintage is what, 20 years or older? Because look, I thought originally it was vintage, but it's not vintage. Although it says 2000. So that could be just the company started in 2000. Not that this is from 2000, but it's from Butterbell. So this is a Butterbell, whatever that is. Maybe that's their trademark thing. I don't know. It's a Butterbell. It's the first time I realized that's probably what it's called. But it's called Fresh and Creamy Butterbell. I have no idea. Butterbell.com. I thought my cat was just crying. It was literally my stomach just now. I'm going to look at Butterbell. Butterbell.com. Let's see if it was worth me paying $2 for this. Probably will not be. Oh, they come in different colors. Oh, that one is so cute. All right, Butter Crocs. White linen, maybe? Let's check. No. $27.95 for this brand new. This isn't the one, though. I don't know what this one's called. Le Fleur? Might be. Let's try Le Fleur. Is Blanque? That's white, right? Blanc. No, this isn't it. That one's $27.95. It looks similar, though, but no. That one's got like the fleur-de-lis or whatever it's called. The New Orleans thing. Oh, I can click and look at all of them. Okay, there's 33 of them. The plain white one. Oh, here it is, right here. $25.95 is what this is. I don't think it is. I don't think it's vintage though. But I don't understand. To honor butters. Oh, I got a headache right now. If I have an aneurysm on live, do you think that'll help me get to 1500? To honor butter's natural source and bring a bit of whimsy to your dining table, the cowbell crock features a full wraparound. Oh no, this is the one I clicked on the cow design instead of the design I have. Let me go back to the one I had. Figured it'd be the same thing. Decorated with a delicate raised floral pattern around the base of the crock, this timeless classic was the first Butterbell crock to be offered in 1996, still one of the most popular butter crocks ever created. The word butter is cast on one side, while the French word for butter, beurre, I'm probably saying that wrong, is cast on the opposite side. Okay, well, it still doesn't really mean guaranteed to keep your butter fresh and spreadable for weeks without refrigeration. Endorsed by top shelves and butter manufacturers. Made of bone china. Okay, still doesn't really explain what this part is for. Like, what's this? Because if I had butter in there, let's say it was full of butter, I wouldn't be able to even put this in. So I have to put the butter inside this and then put it in here. Who cares what I have to do with it? Because I'm going to sell it. So I don't really care. Whoever buys it will have to figure it out, right? It's an old-fashioned way of keeping your butter fresh without refridge. Do you guys put your butter in the refrigerator? I don't. My 88-year-old mom can navigate Roku. I showed her how to do it. Well, you know what? I could show my mother and she wouldn't remember. You twist the glass to separate the water from the cream. Oh. So do you think they actually make the butter in it? No, I don't think so. I forgot to take bags every time I go to New York State. Oh, pains in the ass, aren't we? I hate it. They took away plastic bags in our stores, and so even if I go to Ross, I have to take IKEA bags. See, now my TJ Maxx will give me brown bags. They have brown bags, but you got to pay 10 cents. But Dollar Tree and TJ Maxx don't charge you. Some stores, though, don't have any bags at all. So you got to walk out with your stuff in your hands if you forgot to bring one in. Oh my God, Tamara, don't say that. Oh no, I don't know what I said, but okay. Absolutely. Maybe 5K and hella replays. Maybe. You put the butter inside it. Yes, the butter in the cup past of the dish. All right, so you put the butter in the cup. Yes, you put the butter in the bell. Okay, so that's what I need to do. So you would put the butter in here, and then you put that in here. And you hope it's not a warm day because your butter is just going to drip right out. Because then when it's a warm day here, I go to use my butter and I'm like, oh, this is a perfect grilled cheese butter day because that butter just slides on that bread. It's so nice. And then when my house is cold because the butter is so hard and it just rips your bread apart, even though it's out on the counter. But my butter also doesn't last as long in the summer when it's out on the counter. It won't last a week before it starts to have like that rancid taste, which I just threw some out yesterday because it kind of had a little bit of rancid taste. I had like this much left of a stick and I was like, yeah, you didn't taste right on that banana bread that I bought at the church bazaar. Are you allowed plastic straws? So we can have them here in New York. I don't know about Tommy in Delaware, but we went to Vermont, my mom and I, a couple weekends ago, and they do not have plastic straws in Vermont. We had to drink from a paper straw. So we stopped at a grocery store. My mom went in and bought some other stuff, but she came out with a bag of plastic straws. So when we went into a store, to a restaurant, we would be able to drink from a straw. I would rather go without a straw than use paper straws. They alter the flavor of whatever you're drinking. They're yucky. No more plastic straws in Florida. Wow. That surprises me with Florida. Florida is like the new Texas. Florida is a state where they're kind of like, hey, we're going to do what we want and not follow all your new Green Deal type crap. But Yeah, they did a study and they said that plastic straws really weren't the problem. Same with plastic bags. Plastic bags, though, when they were getting rid of them here, they went to the news station, went to the dump, and they showed all along the fence how many plastic bags get blown into the fence and all along the fence that they have to clean up. There was a lot of them, a lot of them. It kind of was like, wow, that makes sense. But straws, I don't know. I think now I can see a little bit with Florida. Like if you're a state that borders maybe the water like the ocean, then I guess I could kind of see that. I guess we do have a little part of the ocean in New York, but I mean, New York City, they have their own rules down there. They're their own country. We just had a record number of New Yorkers relocating here. Yes, a lot of people are moving to Florida, a lot of them. Texas still have plastic straws in stores, still use plastic or paper bags at checkout. See, Texas, you guys are holding firm. I thought Florida was going to become the new Texas because Texas is kind of being overrun with people from California who want to turn Texas into California. But hopefully you guys hold strong on that. No straw, but you get a huge styrofoam container for your food. Isn't that crazy? And styrofoam is so bad. I was rewarming up food. I thought they made the styrofoam different, where you could now put it in the microwave. Yeah, that's not true. It melted my styrofoam. Oh, they came with a tiny brush. So does Idaho. So does Idaho what? Not can't use straws in Idaho? Or are they just like Texas? I had a friend who lived in Idaho. He moved in he lives in Alabama now, but are you from Idaho, Doyle? Is Doyle your first name or last name? Or not a name at all? Just your YouTube name. Oh, it's forbidden in Europe. Plastic straws are a serious problem everywhere. It is totally forbidden in most of Europe. Do you guys use paper straws then? Because when I grew up in the 80s, all we heard about was like tree huggers, and people would tie themselves to trees because we had to cut down so many logs to make paper products. Well, plastic kind of came in and replaced a lot of paper. So you don't hear much about like trees being cut down. Forest fires are about all you hear about when it comes to trees. You don't hear about people tree hugging as much as you used to. But you're going to when all of a sudden you're going to start seeing more and more paper products to replace plastic again. And it's going to become an issue. We still have plastic bags at stores, though. Go figure. Wow, because plastic bags are usually the first thing to go before straws. We are able to use plastic everywhere. Yes, I am in Idaho. Okay, and your last name is Doyle. Alrighty. It'll be like the military. We'll call you by your last name. When I worked in the military, we didn't know anyone's first name. Everybody was by their last name. Only paper straws. Oh, I hate paper straws. We are just called Democrats now, Tamara. Oh, who's just called Democrat? You're not. You don't even talk politics, Tommy. Hey, Tamara, time to strip. What, did I hit 1,500? I never promised any dancing. Did I hit 15? No, $14.99. So close. So close. One more subscriber. Honestly, $14.99, 15, 16, 17. It honestly, once you hit that 1,000, that's the big thing. It is nice to see it go up, though. It's amazing how fast my subscribers have gone up. When I hit 500 to 1,000 was pretty quickly. But when I hit 1,000 to this $14.99, you see 15. See, I only see $14.99. Let me see. Yeah, still only at $14.99. Damn, it's rounding up like Goodwill. The problem is I'll hit 15 and then I'll go back down to $14.98. I'll lose a couple. Somebody will watch this video and they'll be like, oh, she talked politic type stuff again, talking about the Green Deal. I'm going to get rid of her. I'm going to take her off my sub list. That's all I pretty much have though, folks. 10:48. I need to get with my mom because she's going to come over and bring me some stuff. I need to work on, can you see, let me see. Can you see all this crap right there? That's my photo booth table. It's covered with so much stuff right now. I have so much stuff. So y'all keep seeing 1,500, but I don't see it yet. I still just see $14.99. Let me refresh again. Yeah, still $14.99. Oh, well, that's okay. I'll get there. I'm always, I don't know. It's just so funny when I would have never thought when I first started doing YouTube that I would even get 10 people to follow me. So the fact that I even get this much is, I don't know. I just find it humbling, I guess. I don't even know. It's just interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Well, thanks all of you for showing up. I know a lot of you I see here all the time. I really appreciate it. I can't say that enough. I think I say it every show because I really, truly, truly mean it. I really do enjoy it. I love coming on here and packing stuff with you guys, and just kind of starts my day off right. I love it. Can we get a speech? Yes, yes. Hey, how about hold on. I haven't played a sound lately. Let's see. Where's my? Here we go. It doesn't sound that good, does it? It says goal. I do like this one.
Tom Tiddly-too.
Tuck Tom Tiddly-too. The other ones aren't even that good. There you go. Oh, yeah. Not as good as Tommy is with all his little thingies. But I don't use Restream. I did download it, though. I did do something, created an account or something. I get emails from them. But see, Mom comes in with the, I see $14.99. See, she sees it. She sees it. Let me go back. Let me look again and see. Oh, 1501. What? I passed it by one more. An extra one, a bonus one. Yay. That's exciting. So now I get to text my kids and say, I got 1,500 subscribers. And they don't think anything of it. They're like, yeah, it's you, Mom. Right? Big deal. Can you imagine the people? Sometimes I'll log on to a show and I'll be watching it and I'll look at their viewers and I'm like, they have 289,000 subscribers. Who was I watching the other day? They were almost at 1 million. Who was it? It had to have been crafting related or homesteading related. And I was like, holy smokes. Now that, if you are into crafts, you start a channel. I'll tell you, there's money to be made because there are some major channels out there with some big, big numbers. Reselling is such a small niche. I mean, there's some big channels out there, but I think to make big money on YouTube, doing a reselling channel is not the way to go. There's so many other like genres that can bring out some huge, huge money for you. If somebody wanted to do that as their full-time gig. Thank you, Tamara, for being you. Have a wonderful week. Thanks. Yeah, I gotta send up a message to somebody who I'm meeting with at 1 o'clock today. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm still on for that. Check my email. I don't check my email often enough. I feel so bad. Where is she? Christy. All right, Christy, I got to send you my link so I can set that up for 1 o'clock. I said, we'll do 1 because I'll hopefully be done my live by then and grab something for lunch and then be able to meet up with her. I see some of my music groups and DJs in double-digit million subs. That is awesome. That is awesome. I wonder how much money they make. Oh, you know what it was? I think it was What the Hales. When I was watching him last night, I was like, holy smokes. Let me see how many subs he's got a ton of subs. What the Hales. I stopped watching them quite a few months ago because became really like dramatic. Him and another like auction person here on YouTube were battling each other all the time. 420,000 subscribers is what he has. That is crazy. That's a lot. CPM is different for every categories. Yeah, they are fake. That's why I stopped watching them. I feel like I do pretty good with my amount. I don't make huge bucks. I think right now I'm making $196 is my monthly revenue for this last month. I was at 202, so it just went down. What was my monetization? Let me tell you what my numbers are, in case y'all care. No. It's weird how when you go under monetization, you don't find out what your monetization is, what your dollar amount. You have to look under your analytics. It's weird how, I don't know why they don't have it there. It's difficult still trying to figure out, okay, revenue, how to navigate everything. All right, my playback based on $80.46 is my CPM, whatever that means. My RPM is $35.78. I don't know if that's good or not. One viral video would make the difference. Yeah, because when the Bearded Picker had his viral video, he was saying he got a ton of subscribers, but keeping those subscribers is tough. When you go to his lives, he doesn't have as many. Like watching What the Hales last night, they had like 4,000 people in their live. 4,000. It's like, that is a ton. Oh, my CPM, $80.46. Maybe we should do a YouTube with belly dancing. I don't know. I'd probably get unsubs. I'd probably get a lot of views, which views are more important than subs. Once you hit that 1,000 subs, that's the big thing. Your views are what's bringing in the money. He also got a lot from sitting in Pusa with all his friends. They're not around anymore, are they? I went there one time, and they like brought me up on their screen like one of their people they would mention or whatever. I actually lost subs. So I was like, yeah, I think I'm not going to go there anymore. But they admit they are YouTubers for entertainment. Yes, Tommy, What the Hales, they do. That's their full-time job. They make a lot of money off of that. They'd make more than reselling on that. They won't say how much they make, though, of course, because he's got an ex-wife he's got to deal with. I'm trying to think of how much, because the Bearded Picker did a video. For some reason, I was thinking he had made like $28,000 or something off from that one video. It was a lot of money. Overall CPM, you must be looking at one video, right? No, I'm looking at, it says playback-based CPM. I'm under the channel analytics revenue. And it says, all right, let me click on it. It'd probably help if I clicked on it. I don't know. Top earning videos. Monthly estimated. Revenue sources. Ad types. By the way, I try and keep most of them skippable ads for you guys. So if you're not part of paying for YouTube, you can skip through them. Richie Hustle begs for likes. I unsubscribe from his dancing in the aisles, Pokemon loving, changing how many likes he gets to be relevant. I am mad now. Excuse me. Sorry. So I like Richie. I watch him. I don't know if he begs for likes as much as, well, he says smash that like button. He does it a couple of times. You know how many times I forget to even hit like until somebody reminds me to? And I'm a YouTuber. And if it helps your algorithm, I don't mind it. There's times I'll go on and watch like a minute of a video and I'll hit like if it's somebody I like, just to help them out. Not that only, I know watching it for a minute doesn't help them out, but sometimes I'll watch it and I'll be like, yeah, I don't really have the time, or I don't really feel like watching it. Likes, comments do nothing. I thought that likes helped and comments help with your algorithm for YouTube to put it in front of people who are not subscribers. It's roughly 100 per 10,000 views. Comments in a video helps a lot too. In YouTube Studio. I'm in YouTube Studio and I'm under analytics, and then I clicked on revenue. And that's what it says at the top. Playback base CPM, and then I have my RPM, and then your estimated revenue. I don't know what else. I find it funny though, like when I look at my, let's see, my reach. Oh, my views are down 11%. My impressions are down in the last month 10%. You know, I'm not doing as many pre-recorded. I think that's definitely, obviously, it's hurting my views. But my impressions click-through rate, oh no, that's down 3%. But I have 3,000 unique viewers. Imagine that, 3,000 unique viewers. If they'd only hit that subscribe button and stay a while, hang out. But, you know, I have videos that are one time, like, oh, you want to get ungated in toys, you're going to watch that video and not watch any of my other content. Especially if you're 100% Amazon person, right? I don't just do Amazon on here, so people will just take off and go elsewhere. If we did it, it would give everybody a good laugh for the day. Oh my gosh, would they laugh if you and I were belly dancing? I don't know. I know I sold my belly dancing bikini. This has been tested over and over. They do nothing. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't realize that. I very, very, very rarely ask people to hit the like button or even subscribe. My pre-recorded, I seem to do it at the end. I know they tell you to do it at the beginning, though, but I don't. Yeah, I don't. If people like, they're going to subscribe. Like if you know how YouTube works and you like the content, you're going to hit subscribe. Yeah, I don't need to tell you to hit subscribe. I heard from a couple of YouTubers that the comments help in CPM. Good to know. Hey, Tio! Hold on, Tio. Which one was I going to use? Hey, thanks for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I click like to all the videos I watch as a thank you. Yeah, I try and click like. Sometimes I forget, especially if I'm on my phone because you have to hide the chat, or if it's live, or if I am watching it on my TV, right? Then I have to like manually go and find a place to be able to do that. So it's just a little more work. So sometimes I don't do that, especially if my husband and I are watching multiple videos, one right after another on a specific topic, like putting a DIY fountain in your pond, which is what we just did. Or I should say he did. I didn't do it. I click Pete Craigslist Hunter tested the likes theory. He gave away $1,000 reseller box if a video hit 10,000 likes. He hit nearly 20,000. Less views than a normal video by far with 10 times the likes. Wow. I think if you put the word giveaway in your title, because I think there's people who just search for the word giveaway and just enter giveaways. That's what they do. So that's why a lot of times if you're going to do a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, you'll get people in there that you've never seen before in your life. That's why a lot of people were saying you had to have been a subscriber, you had to have had a wrench, like there's all these things. But I think that's against some of the terms of service of YouTube. Get ungated and smiles. Moving on up. You don't have to introduce yourselves, ask for anything. The content does it all. You have 8 seconds to get them hooked. I've left people because their intro is so long. I was watching somebody the other day, and as soon as their intro ended, I hit pause and I looked. It was 37 seconds. I'm like, that is a long time. If you watch a show a lot and you're going to watch that 37-second intro all the time, that is way too long. I used to have an intro on some of my videos. I took it off because I was like, that is boring AF. So I took that off and I put, I do have a new one I put on, and I think it's like 3 seconds long. That's it. 3 seconds. You know, you're on Yellow Brick Road reselling. Off you go. We have the views on YouTube. We need subscribers. We are going to focus on that more going forward. Do you put out content, Laura? Because I don't think, which I feel horrible if you've been putting out content and I have not been even watching or subscribed. Let me see. Now I got to try and find you. You don't come up. There's 2 Lauras, but none of them are you. Do you have a channel? If you do, let me know, because I don't think I'm subscribed. Like, I don't usually subscribe to all of the people who are watching, because if you're not putting out content, then I don't normally need to watch it. Like, subscribe to you. Okay, Laura, you do have a wrench, so drop a link if you have content, please. Live giving person on YouTube. I'm the most generous live giving person on YouTube. You are very generous with just being here. I just love people who just come in. Yeah, there's an intro that the niche lady, she has a long intro, and I just fast forward right into like skip right through it. I don't know if that hurts her algorithm when somebody just fast forwards a minute in. That's what I pretty much do for all of her videos now. My podcast had a 10-second intro. That is because I liked the music. Do you know there's times I don't want to answer my phone because I like the music of my ringtone? Oh gosh, it's funny. My husband is the face. I take the videos. Million Mile Garage. Oh, that sounds familiar. Million Mile Garage. Oh yeah, I'm subscribed to you. Okay, so we must have mentioned that at one time. I don't know. There's people on YouTube that I see that have still less than 1,000 subscribers, and they've been on for a while, and they do videos all the time. And I know for me, I was like, I did kind of look and say, okay, if people aren't watching or people aren't subscribing, then I need to change it up. And I did do that for a while, but now I'm just like, whatever, which is not good, right? But I'm not here to do it full time. Like, YouTube isn't going to be my whole thing. It's just my social outlet. Have a good day, guys. All right, Mom. I'm going to be getting done this, so I'll give you a call. Feel free to head on over if you want. I got Glacier hot dogs if you want some for lunch. Laura, leave a comment on this video and we can click on your profile picture and get to your channel. She can leave a link to her channel. I can leave a link since I'm here on it to make sure that here. Her channel, as you can tell, Million Mile Garage, is about cars. So I still say though that, so when I went into that Pusa Studios for a while, they would always push people to subscribe to, because it was all about getting subscribers. But I ended up subscribing to so many channels that I could care less about. And I'm finding myself slowly starting to unsubscribe from some of those. I unsubscribed from right away, but slowly to like unsubscribing from them, because when I am looking for something to watch, I don't want to have to sit there and scan through stuff that I just don't care about. And there's stuff now that they're reselling related, but I just don't watch them that often. Like, a lot of them are like the people who hold auctions in the middle of the day, and they're just auctioning off stuff. Like, a lot of it's jewelry, right? Here's an antique earring, which, by the way, I only have one of these. I don't know what I did with the other one. Then I'm tired of them filling up my feed. I just kind of want to get rid of them. but I hate to unsubscribe from people. I wish there was a way you could not really hide them, but like on Facebook, you can make certain groups your favorites. So they're over on your main Facebook page, they're over on your sidebar, and they're like your favorite ones. So if you wanted to check them on every day or whatever, you can just go to them right away. I wish you could do that with YouTube, where there's ones that I like to watch and I want to make sure I don't miss them, or like you can favorite, like my mom, Linda Robinson, who was in the chat. She's a favorite on Facebook. So if she ever posts, I always see her posts are first whenever I open up my news feed. I wish I could do that kind of stuff. I have my subscriptions private so no one knows if I sub or unsub. Can you do that? You can make them private? When somebody unsubs from my channel, I know if somebody subs, but I don't know if somebody unsubs. Where do you even see that? Okay, so I get notifications. So today I had latest comments. All right, more notifications. Tommy shared my video. See, so I had people sub today, but it doesn't show me who subbed. Sometimes it does, but not always. Now, it doesn't show me anything of who subbed today. Let me look on my analytics. Let me go back up to my dashboard. I'm at 1502 now. Well, if my name disappears from your subbed list, you can't see that I'm subbed. Oh, well, I used to be able to see when people were subbing, I'd get notified, but I don't really get that anymore. Maybe I turned it off, so I didn't get notified. There is a oost. I'm assuming that means cost. Maybe you have to pay for that. Is that part of like Red, YouTube Red or whatever? So you don't have to see ads. Like, oh my gosh, I hate having to hit skip, but I'm so cheap. I hate the thought of having to pay for that, so I don't have to see ads. Gosh, you can nickel and dime yourself online with stuff, paying for this, paying for that. It all adds up. It's ridiculous. So, all right, folks, I'm going to let you guys go. It is 11:10. And, in YouTube Studio, it says recent subscribers. Then click see all. I see current subscribers. Where does it say that? I see settings. Oh, recent subscribers. See all. Okay. All right. Date subbed. Oh, that's cool because I can see if I'm subscribed to them. Oh, I've never noticed that. All right, so who did I have today came on? What is today's date? The 17th. So it shows I only got one subscriber today, Brittany. It doesn't even show. That's weird because I had more than one subscriber, but it only shows Brittany. But I had Ricardo and Fernando and Stan and Patricia, Monica. A lot of names ending with an A. Janelle, Andrew. Oh, yeah. See, these are people who don't have channels because they have like 0 subscribers, 1 subscriber, 9 subscribers. Oh, here's somebody with 196. Oh, cool. And I can click on them and go check out their channel. That is so cool. Oh, I'm gonna end up playing with that because maybe I can find people who are watching me who have their own channel but are really small, and I can follow them. Oh, cool. I'm gonna end up doing that now. That's what I'm gonna end up doing instead of getting work done. Maybe they are private. That must be so people are private who have sub to me today. Have a great time with your daughter, CW. What'd you say? Oh, good morning. I've been watching in the background, getting ready, going to pick daughter up at airport. Haven't seen her in years. Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. I saw my daughter a couple weekends ago. I hadn't seen her in months, so I can't even imagine years. Oh, I hope you have a great visit. How exciting. How exciting. Oh, hey, Zen. Zen's here as I'm about ready to say goodbye, Zen. Sort by number of subs. Check your Facebook. Facebook or feedback? Check your feedback, Facebook. One marketplace message. How come it's... I hate when it says that, but... Oh, somebody sent me a friend request. I will be your friend. I've got friends. All right, so if I look at subscriber count, that's what it came up as. So the person with the most subscribers who is not private is Sarcastic Storage Stacker. He's my largest follower that doesn't hide that he's following me. I am subscribed to him. Hey, he's new. Tom Young from Residential Hustler. I don't subscribe to that person. From high school dropout to entrepreneur. Oh, he looks like he's got some good videos. Oh, I guess now I'm going to watch that while I get my stuff cleaned around. I'm going to listen to him. Awesome. Well, look at that. I'm learning all these tricks today. I'm excited. Ooh, grocery outlet in California and in Pennsylvania. They do a lot for Amazon at that store. We don't have them up here. Why does YouTube unsub you from others at times? I don't know why that happens, Carlene. It makes no sense to me why that happens. No idea. All right, folks. Now it is 3 hours and 11 minutes in at 11:15 a.m. And I'm going to let you guys go so I can get my office cleaned up because that's what I got to do today. Got to do that. And I have a one-on-one call with somebody later today. So I want to get some stuff done before that happens. Thanks a lot for coming in. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys on Wednesday morning. I'll be here to pack whatever orders. Hopefully I have some on Wednesday. See you guys later. Have a great week. See ya.